which is where we're like, hey, this will just work straight out of the box, and it doesn't. So we are trying to get Serious Sam to... Oh, God, that's loud. We're trying to get Serious Sam to go, and we're going to do some messing around. So we are using the Serious Sam Revolution, which I found out about... When did we find out about Serious Sam Revolutions? 10 minutes ago, maybe? So, bear with us. Hold on. No, here. Okay, I had to choose my connection settings. 56k modem, 64k ISDN, 1 megabit cable modem, 10 megabit XDSL fiber optics. Yes. Let's choose that one. And I will go... We can play split screen, yes. But let's not. Okay, texture quality, optimal. Okay, so... multiplayer, start lobby. Oh, this is definitely Steam. I guess you've all played Serious Sam before, right?
I have.
Deathmatch options, co-op options, friendly fire off, extra enemy per player. Yes. Play entire game. Yes. Respawn in place. Yeah, go on. Allow third person. Yes. We can make the player run even faster. I won't, but I'm tempted. That's what I meant about playing the game wrong. So playing the game wrong would be extremely fast and enemy spawn multiplier 1000%. I'm almost tempted, but we'll keep it fair. We'll keep it normal. I recall Serious Sam with extremely fond memories. So server visible, yes. Wait for all players, no. Max player is 8. I notice I don't get any option for password or friends only. 800 by 600 double would be 1600 by thing. So I was saying, you can just see by my cursor there. Hopefully you can see it on the stream. That's a secret, and normally that secret's really hard to get to because you don't know it's there. Okay, you guys should be able to join me via Steam.
You're still under the assumption that I have a fast internet that can snap to attention and download games.
I don't, which is why I was trying to hopefully do the much smaller one first. But it's all right. You will be able to join us. It's I don't know how fast your internet actually is, but it is only 1.7 gigs. I do remember some of the things about the game.
Oh, this is... I've obviously done something wrong here. It's a bit stuttery.
Have you turned the detail up too high? I mean, I understand. I'm getting frame rate issues too. I'm only getting 800 frames a second in this black area here. Which is... What am I supposed to do with that?
I did tell it I was using 10 megabit. So...
I don't think it will actually use all 10 megabits. Oh, that's rather nice. It gives you a little indicator in the top right corner showing you how far away you are and what distance. Anyway, follow me, guys, for the ultra mega secret. I think it's called. What's your percentage, Backer? Hold on 2 seconds. Rendering options. Was it under advanced rendering? Please, please, please.
30-ish.
30, okay. So, where's it gone? Rendering mode, trilinear. Yes, texture anisotropy. I know I can crank this up to 128, which is insane. no one would. I don't know. Again, you probably wouldn't see that on stream, but now this looks like a modern game rather than a horrible one. So definitely options, advanced rendering options. Scroll all the way down to rendering control. Choose trilinear and at least 16 texture anisotropy. Because I don't know why you wouldn't on a modern computer, and you won't get nasty texture seams. JK, just join it via Steam, or I'll invite you. That's the easiest way. This has got Steam integration, and the further I run out into the wilderness, the higher my frame rate gets. 765, 764, 763. I hope you guys are, yeah. I don't remember what's at this secret, by the way, other than that it is a secret.
I will save you.
Hey, these guys are quite a good shot. Don't forget to dodge. JK, did you get the invite? Or you can just should be able to right click on me in the Steam interface and just join. I'm a bit concerned that there's no way to password protect or hide the game. And now we're in. Maybe options. Network connection my only option. Hopefully there's an achievement for this, by the way. Wow, I remember this very differently. I think I might have chosen optimal graphics settings. Oh, look at that glorious mid-90s lens flare. And the gun that only sometimes animates when you shoot it.
Gibbs!
They have personas.
I really wish all games had had the Borderlands style mark kill this forever. Then we could focus fire. They're quite easy though. Just run backwards and when they shoot, sidestep. And the missiles won't go anywhere near you. Serious Sam was amazing for the time for a number of reasons. It was probably the first non-ID software game to be a genuinely excellent shooter that was didn't just feel like a Doom clone. The engine is amazing even now, and it had massive Doom style fights in a 3D engine, as you will see. And on top of that, the scale is just mind-boggling. Like the sheer rendering size was unheard of at the time. So my hat definitely off to Crow Team for that. JK, I did send you an invite. I don't know if you actually got it or if you've gone to have a baby. Not another one, just to like sort your current baby out. Did you get the secrets?
Yep.
Cool, now head back.
Oh, we are not killing them.
We're not going to kill these mobs.
I thought it might be a better idea to come back to the base, kill the one-eyed monster, get a shotgun and then kill them.
Okay.
They'll follow us. Just wondering if there's a...
Definitely need a better gun. Getting battered here. As you can tell from my 3 deaths.
Okay, options. Preferences, quality, okay. Hopefully that's cranked the shadows up a bit. Apologise if that made any juddering happen.
That made the game pause.
Sorry, I just changed my video resolution.
I wonder why it's still juddering for me though. I did do what you said in the graphic.
That won't make any difference. That's a very small... Shadow map setting.
Game has no death penalty.
Oh, look at you with a skin. Pfft. Come on, Santa. It's odd because a lot of it's very, very good, but there's no weight to the weapons at all. Like, the animation is horrendous on the gun. Like, Doom had better gun feel than this. I'm sure there is a shotgun here. Oh, I got 2 pistols. Okay, that's a start. But yeah, after Quake, I mean, this was incredible. I mean, Quake's all browns and horror. This is all beautiful, vibrant lushness. If you just come up here to me, there's a little arrow at the top of your screen telling you where I am. There's a second pistol, which will obviously make all the difference. So Schalke, you've never played this then? Or you have?
I don't think I've played. I have just known about it.
The bosses in this game are second only to Painkiller's bosses, which was obviously super inspired by this game. The email are mobs that you have got an analysis message for but not found. Oh, not read, sorry. Now these guys are actually actually quite tough. Somebody loses an eye. I haven't died yet, but it's getting close. You guys still not led them back yet?
The second gun does help, by the way.
It literally doubles your fire rate. Wait, did Vandragorax knife himself, or did someone knife him? All I got was Vandragorax and a picture of a knife. I definitely turned friendly fire off, by the way, because I've played games with you guys before.
Thanks for the vote of non-confidence.
After Alien Swarm, friendly fire's going off in any game ever that I can turn friendly fire off in. Where are all the mobs are continually spawning? Not continue, but there's mobs everywhere that we've not killed. So I didn't crank the difficulty up, but there is extra health per monster, so we do have to slightly work together as a slight team. There's a third gun here. I wonder if that means I could... No, okay, I can't equip 3 guns. JK, let's see where you are. It says you're 25 meters this way. Yeah, you were just down, that's all. Oh, bugger. That's what I get for trying to help you. Wait, shotgun? Where? Show me the shotgun. I assume you're Santa Claus. Yeah, where is shotgun?
Front has one shotgun. Did I consume it?
And the top right, it shows you where I am relative to you. Oh my god, you lose all your guns when you die. That's going to get really annoying. Oh, no, you don't. Never mind. I just had to select 2 guns rather than 1. I have no idea what JK is doing. There's nothing... What, are you massively desynced? Or did you join... Did you join a Serious Sam Revolutions game with... Or have you just... Show me the shotgun! So JK, on my screen, you're right in front of me. Just to be clear, just to check, you definitely ran Serious Sam Revolutions, right? You didn't run Serious Sam First Edition. No, you wouldn't have been able to join. Oh, should we get onto the second level and see if things sort themselves out? Or, but, you know, if you could tell us where the shotgun is, that'd be awesome. I can't believe the game is pure relative locations, though. Like, every so often, even if your game is purely relative, you should, once in a while, just send a "he's here" message.
Can you not go backwards on doors?
Can you not go backwards into doors?
I see him only go forward with doors. If I try to back up, it doesn't let me.
Have you ever tried to walk through a door backwards in real life? Just asking.
No, I'm walking forwards, but I can't open doors that I previously have opened.
Oh, the one-way doors that lead you outside. Is it those ones you mean?
Front, I have been traveling.
Oh, apparently someone's found the exit. Oh, good.
New gun.
I got the shotgun. Everyone's in the same room. Brian has questionable everything.
Is it just me who's stuttering? Is everyone else having the same problems? Bouncing around like crazy.
Did you turn VSync on?
No, should I?
Yeah. God damn. Yeah, unless you really want to run your game at 1,000 frames a second, VSync. JK, maybe rejoin. I don't know. Out of curiosity, did you set your network connection to something above 28.8k modem?
Yes.
But what about...
10 meg.
No, JK's having issues.
Wow, I got booted. That was fun.
From...
Your game. I got 4 shotgun blasts and it booted.
I didn't even see you join.
I know. I was in and out that quick. A hummingbird sex.
I'm kind of tempted, by the way, to turn off the extra multiplier for more mobs and then put more mobs on instead. There's an option for just more mobs rather than hard mobs. I think might be more fun. Because he's feeling a bit bullet spongy. The mob toughness scales for number of players, yes, but I can turn that off, and instead I can just turn on 10 times the normal number of mobs. So they're all going to be easy, but there'll be a lot of them. And, well, can you have a brief Google and see if that's a known issue and if there's anything I can do? I mean, I don't really get much in the way of options. And it does appear to be just you, but I don't know why.
Who with what? Me?
No, JK said he got disconnected too many bad syncs. Or is that why Brian got disconnected, you mean? Like, also don't disconnect someone if they have bad syncs. Just send them the game state and just let them get on with it. Yeah, we've lost Santa Claus. Oh no, JK's not in it. Yeah, volumetric fog. Volumetric fog. Okay, first game I think to do that.
But that doesn't have a penalty.
Wait,
It's really scared.
really?
Hard to make death scary in games.
I mean, there are loads of options. I mean, well, the only options I can start at the beginning of the level. That's about it. But the levels are very, very big.
It was more like an arm than a knife.
And JK, on the main menu. Oh, we don't know what version this game is, do we?
Negative.
Only the other one.
Oh, there we go.
But yeah, he joins, but then he gets desynced. I think it's that beard. Have you seen JK's beard? That's what it is. It's so obviously fake. Giant rolly ball. I mean, honestly, there's no difference realistically between 1 megabit and LAN play. Once you get a megabit for this,
Caught from behind.
I'm sorry, I still can't find where V-Sync's found.
let's see, options, advanced rendering options. I'm guessing rendering control. No. Video options, rendering options, weight vertical retrace.
Ah, brilliant, thank you.
That should smooth it out. It means that, you know, double and triple buffering will actually work. Though if you're getting really low FPS, then we're back down to the Dungeon Siege, why the fuck is this game from the past running so badly question.
Yeah, that doesn't make a difference.
So what's
That's what the frame rate down though.
to what? What's your frame rate though? Like
143, which I told it to do 144 frames, I think.
wait, did you change the one that said be careful about changing this number? The one at the very bottom of advanced rendering that says be careful about changing this. But 144 should be smooth enough. Well, I mean, it's just you, JK, but I don't know why. Wait, I didn't change anything. No, I didn't change anything. I just looked at it. I'm still running at 550 frames a second. I mean, I can try putting VSync on, but there's very little reason to run at this frame rate. Video option, because that's more likely to free up more time for. But everyone will get a hiccup there. There you go, 75 frames a second. That's just freed up a huge amount of my CPU time for networking rather than drawing frames I can't see. But they don't appear to have properly threaded it. Yeah, you got massive spikes. I've just went into the menu and changed my rendering option. And what I can do next time, of course, is I can just run the dedicated server over on a PC over there. The issue is, guys don't seem to be getting... You're only getting Delta updates? Oh, I see, you're trying to get that. Never mind, think about But hopefully that'll improve it because, as I said, I've just freed up literally 90% of my CPU time. And my PC that's in my left has just gone from bright red to cool green.
Any kind of rockets to jump on?
I think that's probably a button puzzle rather than a jumping puzzle. But yeah, every time I do a big graphics option, the game will lag because they aren't threading the server code. God damn, I feel very alone in this tiny corridor. Gotta go through the whole game backwards. That's my new plan. I've just run a very long way backwards, I think, chasing me. Where are you guys?
Have to get Chinese.
Yeah, I mean, your ping's fine as well, Jay. In fact, you have the lowest ping, apart from me. And I've got a ping of 20, which is a slightly interesting ping to get when I'm actually running on the machine. But I think it was Serious Sam 2 that really cemented the formula. This one was the first one. Yeah, I'm guessing, and it is only a guess, that because I was running the game at infinite frames per second, and it runs it all on the same CPU core, there was no time left to send you packets, but that's only a guess. But would anyone else rather the extra mobs and not bullet sponge mode? I don't know how you guys prefer.
I would, but that's just because that was sort of the way I used to play. I think Serious Sam 2. I think. It was.
Oh well, this looks like a mutator for this one. Like lots of mobs. Okay, but I should be able to jump through to this level. So take a moment, and just, if you want to tweak your graphics options, now's the time. Oh, there's a survival mode. Survival game. Oh, okay. Right. Multiplayer, start lobby. Game options. Because I completely, like that was just like bang, click, click, bang, click, click. Extra health per enemy, none. Friendly fire, off. Respawn in place, no. Someone was complaining about it. Violence options on. Oh, I can turn it off per server. That's quite nice. Game mutators. Enemy spawn multiplier 1000 and no enemy replacer. I'm going to keep player speed unless, again, this is the time to vote. Shall I crank the player speed up?
I was happy with the speed it was. Although it did seem to take quite a long time to run through large areas.
It's a big game.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Okay, so I will say the server visible. I don't think MS is playing it, so I guess I'll just leave it up. Okay, server should be joinable then, and we'll see whether or not that works. I'm a little disappointed that number only goes up to 1,000. Why does that number go up to like 100? Like, just let me spawn 1,000 times more mobs and just go, warning, this is a stupid idea. These don't seem to spawn extras. Wait, there's a crouch. Wait, hold on. JK, show us the crouch. We forgot the, oh, it's nice. There's act animation for the crouch. It's pretty good. I'm going to give it a, I don't know, you are wearing shorts, and that really kind of ruins the crouch a little bit.
Yeah, but Brian's wearing a skirt. Let's see the crouch. Oh, I got pants on too. Never mind.
Brian is wearing pure blue. Oh no, wait. If you crouch and then look up. Okay, 10. A full 10 out of 10 for the crouch in the game. More of the limbo. They could set up a limbo dancing competition in this.
It don't hula.
And if you bend forwards, how does it look? Amazing. I tell you what, when we're done, when we're all back to work normal, we could do a compilation video of the crouching in all the games. That is unbelievable. Right, should we see if 10 times the mob spawn? Or is...
Extra gun over here.
Yes, they do.
Go.
I'm going to need it.
Oh, shit.
That's more like it. That's what we want.
Bullets.
I'd much rather more mobs and bullet sponges rather than bullet sponges, always. So this is a...
I think we need to go for the faster run speed.
Hold on, we got somebody else joining.
Yeah, I think faster run speed on the next.
Wait, are you lost? Do you just feel slow after playing Doom?
Yes.
I look forward to getting a decent gun. That's really good, though, that many mobs. If I could have cranked it to 10,000, I absolutely would have, by the way, just so you're aware. Ah, you see, now we've got random people joining the game, and I don't think I can hide the game. Options. Sort of, like, not directly, but if someone joins and then starts to cause this... Yeah, like that guy just started off with a rocket launcher, apparently. And just shot himself with a rocket launcher. Maybe if the rocket launcher is... As long as people play fairly, no, I don't mind. But like every third player that joins us in Dungeon Defenders has a hacked character. Oh, great. Because now we've turned up as the only people playing Serious Sam here. No, I don't appear to have any options at all. So there are some parts of this game that already have an awful lot of mobs, and I'm really interested to see how they go with this.
Shotguns here.
There doesn't seem to be a password option either. I mean, you saw me set the server up. They're just... All I can do is make the game invisible, and then you guys have to join via friends. So I can do that if you'd like me to. I like that. Oh, that was a bit of lag. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, that brings the flame right down.
Oh, I like it.
Good.
I am beginning to regret this game mode. This is what I mean by about playing the game quote-unquote wrong. I don't mean playing it like an idiot. I mean playing it in an unusual and hopefully hilarious way. The music is weird. It sounds like it's being played in another room. Oh. I think maybe I should have perhaps turned unlimited ammo on. There's an extra ammo multiplier, you see, and I didn't turn that one on. Then again, there are 5, 6 of us. Right, I ain't going down here by myself this time. I'm going to wait for... Yeah, good flow. You go by yourself.
Oh, save us.
I just hear them all spawning.
Wasn't the plan for you to stay alive?
Well, Infinity has got 0 deaths so far. So he's a lot better than we are, whoever he is.
He must have reset his death counter because when he came in, he had 1 from a rocket kill. You said.
And that was the last area, though. That was last level.
Oh yeah.
Just listen. Again, if you've got the sun on, just listen. Yeah, they're all there. Okay. Once we get air, like grenade launchers and stuff, it'll be fine. To be fair, when we die, we only go back to the last spawn point, or the first spawn point anyway.
Why spawn somewhere else?
You'll spawn at the furthest on spawn point.
Alright, that was free ammo and all sorts. Whoa!
Lots of mobs have spawned. I heard them. I swear we're getting better overlapping fields of fire and covering arcs and angles than we were in Alien Swarm.
Nah, we were just having fun shooting you in the back.
I was the healer.
Yeah, don't be mean.
I should have been at the. I should have been at the back. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, that's a clip right there.
There are some frogs in this room.
I hadn't noticed.
Jibs!
Well, at least the server's holding up all right though. I think perhaps the double pistols is better than the shotgun. Yeah, but you guys didn't see them spawn. That was something else. That was. I want my minigun. Give me my minigun. This game has one of the most ridiculous miniguns in the entirety of gamingdom. Only slightly beaten by the new Doom 2020 Doom Eternal's minigun, which is a minigun that has extra miniguns in it. Oh fuck!
Can't figure out what with the armor.
No,
Yes, you just jump off the side.
no. What? Oh, do you just wall jump up there?
You just, no, it's just like there's a thing that's boosting you.
Ah. Oh yeah, it's really obvious. Let's see. And then shoot the bad guys from up there. And I'm sorry if this lags. I need to invert the controls. Sorry. Invert look. Yes. Thank you. I'm usually pretty good inverted controls. Like either way, I tend to adapt, but I keep playing this for reflex, not oh god, reflex, not thinking. Now I have to train myself because I've turned inverted controls on, not to keep steering the wrong direction. Oh my god. Okay, see, some of you...
Stand up here, it's safer.
Yeah, but you have to kill them all. Oh, like, okay, so I'm now on. I don't know who I'm with.
Well, it's you.
Schalke, I think. Yeah, Schalke.
Go back.
It's a race. I hope I win. It's just when they spawn, it's just brilliant. So we're currently outside in the desert, which I think is the right place to be. Oh yeah, the your cursor changes colour depending on the health of the mob you're aiming at. So green is the mobs at full health and red is the mob nearly dead. It's not quite as good as health bars, but it's better than nothing at all. Awesome, 10 bullets, that'll go a long way. Those exploding ones are hilarious.
The exploding ones get weaker the bigger they have the group.
Yes. If you can just surround a big guy with them when you kill it.
Precious resource to be saved.
Hey Shaka, say something and finish.
Morjensa kaikille.
Does that the finish for riding the gun again?
Not exactly.
I was guessing. My finish is a little rusty. Wait, you just got killed by a cannon. Oh, you got killed by a cannonball, I see. Hey, I've just remembered there's a cannon in this game, isn't there? An actual cannon. Not... It's an actual cannon. Like off a ship.
I think after all these years, most of the story is canon.
Oh, I see what you did there. I would like grenades. Oh my god. Just going to take a moment and just bathe in the insanity. Oh my lord. So we haven't got any good weapons yet. That doesn't help either. Sorry guys, don't worry. I've got 50 armor. We're all saved. To be fair, there are 6 of us, only 10 times the monsters, so it's only slightly more than double the normal difficulty. To be fair, there's a lot of mobs. They do go down quick, though. As soon as I got my minigun, I'm just going to be just doing big swathes with them. Incidentally, do you know who has the highest score right now? My score begins with a 1. But I don't know how many... Oh, bloody hell. But I don't know how many digits are in the score, so... I'm quite surprised there are people just browsing the multiplayer game list, just randomly. This game has story. Yes, there's a whole selection of story. There are a whole bunch of messages to read, analysis of everything. In fact, see your sarcastic test dungeon, I can tell you the story. Mental has gone back in time and put his monsters there, and you have to go back in time to kill Mental. I know the story to this game, which is quite unusual for me. So it's not showing us everyone's score there. I wonder if I'm winning. My score now begins with 1-7, but I don't know if that's good or bad. Have you never played the game yet? It's not a story-heavy game. It's awesome. This game is awesome. It's got everything that makes Doom good in a 3D game, and we have turned on a plus 1000% mobs multiplier. I can't even kick people, though. I also noticed that the extra mob multiplier appears to have stopped. Oh, no, they're just all up there. Never mind. No, well, most enemies don't have a head. I just tried to mantle. That ain't gonna work, is it? What game was it? Brink that invented mantling.
Yes, possibly.
So I just tried to mantle, and that ain't gonna happen in this game. Oh my lord! Want to play minigun? I didn't play Brink very much because it was such a flop, and I knew a whole bunch of people that worked on it because a lot of them moved on to it after Black working with me, and it was a big flop, and I never played it.
I bought it and then never played it. How stupid that is.
I don't know why it was a flop. I think they promised the world, and when it came out, it was just And now every game, I mean, Borderlands got mantling, Doom's got crazy mantling.
I'm out of interest. Someone turn the net graph on just to see what it does.
On this,
Yeah.
where,
It's in the options.
where?
Bear with.
Show clock. What? Show clock, show game time, show match info, show resolution, show coordinates, show...
Network info.
Oh yeah.
Network info. Just
Show...
further down. Show network graph. And you can say how long it shows it for.
Oh, apparently I screwed up showing the network graph. Sorry, did you say under...
Under network options.
No, under what first? Game options and then network options.
Options, game options, and then network options, yeah.
Yeah, show network graph, yes.
Network info.
Oh, there you go. Just in the bottom right, I just get a green... So yeah, I have a green bar that fills up from the right to the left.
I've got like little bits of green and lots of yellow. I don't know what colours mean or anything.
It's not very useful, is it?
Here's a graph. Yeah, it's not telling me much. What am I doing wrong?
Yeah, I don't think I ever played Brink. I remember being quite interested in it, and I think it got delayed a lot. And I think by the time it came out, everyone would just sort of went, we don't care. Wow, this is a little bit unfair.
I don't know at all.
Nothing unfair in return. Shooting under the door.
Oh! Nick their guns. I think what it was just in development so long. When it came out, everyone was quite disappointed. Oh god, because Scorpions are hit scan mobs, so they're quite tricky.
Why has it put 3 or 4 of them together in one spot?
It hasn't. It's put 10 of them together in one spot.
Oh wow. Okay.
Because they're not moving.
It seems to be stuck to each other.
If you all break line of sight, they'll move out. They'll start to move towards us. They're shooting. They'll stop.
So we try to kill all of them once. At the same time.
There we go.
This game isn't much tactics.
Someone. Oh, or get the rocket launcher.
How do you get to it?
Jump.
I'm trying to.
Jump better.
Thanks.
Yes, there is a rocket launcher here.
I got it.
How?
I stumbled upon a teleport.
Oh, right.
It was quite near seeing the rocket launcher.
No, well, can you remember where the rocket launcher, the teleporter is? I can't actually jump high enough from that. Wait, Shauka, oh, this guy's disconnect. This guy's yeah.
Right here.
Wait, Baka, you are 1856. Wait, right where?
Walk off the edge, off the corner. To your right. Walk off.
Oh, there's sparkles there. Yes, walk into the sparkles. Cool. Now we can kill those really awkward scorpions that have... Oh, right, never mind.
I got 5 ammo only for it anyway.
It's a good satisfying rocket launcher though.
Oh yeah.
So when we play CRSAM 2 then 1000% mobs, 1000% ammo multiplier. So don't make the game public. Jump better is a great advice. Test Anchin, have you played Doom Eternal? I'm going somewhere with this. It's not just total randomness on my part. Oh, I don't have the rocket launcher again.
And it's also gone from the spawn.
Oh, okay, so it's a special weapon. Okay, so one of the complaints about Doom Eternal is that when every time you meet a new mob for the first time, it pops up a thing just saying, here's its weak point. And it's been a bit of a joke that, you know, there's no exploration or guesswork. Except the Cyber Demon, when you meet that one, and it says, pro tip, to kill the Cyber Demon, shoot bullets at it until it dies. Because there was a very famous tip book for Doom 1, and that was their advice in the tip book about how to kill the second boss of the game. Keep shooting bullets at it till it dies. So they've pulled that meme into the game. There's so many mobs. But yeah, those scorpions are definitely the worst because they're hit scan. I don't think the game has infighting, which is probably just as well for the game's sake. Well, we'll get the rocket launcher on the next level. I mean, I haven't actually run out of ammo yet. I ran out my 5 free missiles. I don't think I can always just restart it with tweaks. We can jump through to any level in the game. I mean, I'm happy with more ammo and more run speed, but the run speed is just because I played Quake and everything feels slow. Doom, everything feels slow. Although all weapons and infinite ammo would just mean you just switch to the laser gun and don't ever let go of the trigger.
Oh, to fix my problem,
Yes?
I turned the bandwidth down to 1 megabit. And now I don't get that stuttering issue.
Oh, okay.
And now the net bar's also changed as well. It's just a green sort of bar on the right of the display with the odd drop.
Oh, good.
Which is much nicer. And it's buttery smooth, wowzers.
I'm only running at 75 frames a second, sad face.
I'm hitting the limit of the display.
That must make a change.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say even in like Warcraft, it's easy to hit, 140 frames a second out in the wilderness. Hitting it in the middle of a city, not such an easy challenge. But we'll have rocket launch to the next level.
I think infinite ammo would be fun, but it might spoil it if everyone's just rocket launching everything.
Yes. You want to save the you want to have the game make you switch weapons. Are there possibly more health?
Well, here's a good idea. Let's just knife the bombers.
And it's just that the weapons are fairly unbalanced, that's all. So the laser gun is very good,
Yeah, double barrel.
but you run out of ammo a lot quicker. Oh my lord. Oh yeah, the double barrel shotgun's awesome. As long as you want to kill one thing. Hey guys, my score now begins with a 2.
Not on my screen, it doesn't.
Top left, what's your score?
I see your score is 18,000.38.
What? That's damage, not score.
Oh, I don't have score on. I've got damage, death.
In top left, top left, what have you got?
Oh, is that my score, is it?
Yeah. Or it might be team score, I don't know. Team score would make more sense.
Yeah, it's definitely team score.
Oh well, if there's a damage multiplier, I'm gonna start shooting mobs instead of skipping them.
Yeah, that number's incrementally.
Yeah.
Incrementally, regardless of whether I'm shooting or not.
The reason that we don't have the rocket launcher when we die is that rocket launcher was a secret rocket launcher, whereas this shotgun is a progression shotgun. If that makes sense.
That really is death just to spawn camping, isn't it? Oh shit!
You can crowd surf a bit.
Getting down, I still can't hear you very well now. It's so loud.
Yes, Test Ancient. So initially I was running this game at 750 frames a second and people getting kicked out. So they've reduced our bandwidth to just 1 megabit. And I've reduced my frame rate to just 75. Oh my god! Oh, nice. What was that? Oh, well, the suicide guy. Yes, that was... Now, do we get the damage score for that? Or does that count? Oh god, red scorpions. Sorry to hear about your internet, Samson. I've been having massive internet issues over the last couple of days. I'll say everyone at home, all the routers around the world melting. Now, Brian, I do remember in this game, the next weapon we get, you're going to have to promise not to repeatedly do your mask quote.
Oh, damn it.
Is that why you agreed to play? Like, the game has a Tommy gun!
I just love using the mask mode.
Well, you can use it because you will get... I think you can dual wield the Tommy guns too.
Oh, right. Oh, cool. I'm trying to focus on mopping up here. Oh, apart from I'm dead again. Any secrets in this area we've missed?
Almost definitely. There are loads of secrets in this. Oh my god. I like this shotgun though. Will pretty much one-shot a yellow scorpion at a decent range.
Green ones have explosives.
Yes, they did. They got grenades.
Make them friendly fire.
Well, this is better than Serious Sam VR. I'll tell you that for nothing.
Tell us about Serious Sam VR, because I haven't played it.
It's a stand-in-place shooter, right? There is a run-and-gun game as well, but I wouldn't recommend that. But it's...
Basically, the mobs come to you and you have to sort of
yeah. Like, how can I put it? It's got all the Serious Sam mobs you love, all the guns you love, but as I said, if Crow Team can't make a compelling wave shooter, no one can. Basically. There is a rocket. There are some rockets and some armor in this level, but no rocket launcher.
Or secrets.
Where are you guys? I'm gonna follow JK. Come on, human shield. Let's go.
meat bag. Was it bag made of mostly water?
Hydrostatic shock for the win. If you can get up close and circle strafe the scorpions, they're not too bad.
I think that's the scorpions down.
Oh, good. And there's a health kit here.
There is a reload bind, but what is the point of it?
Don't think there is a reload in this game. Maybe for mods.
Oh, right.
I love the loading times. I love old games sometimes.
I don't mind to pre-cache and like, yeah, because
That's just...
you know, spending like 16 megs of memory on caching is nothing. Or whatever it uses, can't be that much, surely.
That's just pre-caching the shadows, I believe. Oh. It might be more tactical to back off where it's narrower and let them come in and shoot. Yeah, where JK and I are in the doorway.
Just standing still over here.
Right. Hold on, there's more coming. Oh, they're all over there. So come back to the start. Come back to the start. Where we've got a kill box lined up here.
Some stuck behind the
That's actually...
facade.
No, Sansa, my complaint is more about modern games. Like, Doom Eternal's very good on loading. Doom 2016 was alright, but like Battlefield on the PlayStation 4 can be 2.5 minutes to load the map. Destiny, at the end of Destiny's lifespan on the Xbox 360, people were complaining that the game wouldn't finish loading by the time the map had ended. So, yeah, modern games can be extremely bad on loading times.
But is that lazy, technology, bad programming, what?
A lot of it...
I mean, I'd argue some of it is bad programming because the hardware is definitely capable of doing things.
Yeah, it's not... So a lot of it is that they're developing on the PC, primarily. And at the end of it, they go, let's put on the console. Ah, shit. So I have been involved in 3 games where I've been called in because I do audio. Audio knows streaming, and I've been called in. Can you help our games loading times? I've got some great stories about fixing loading times.
Oh shit.
Gibbs. But a lot of it is it's people just coming along at the last minute and going, we should fix the loading time. Like they wait too long. On Criterion, we were very, very, very big on loading times. And I brought this to Codemasters. I pointed out there are, 100 of us working on this game. If you can save me 10 seconds when I load the game, and I load the game 100 times a day, 5 days a week, and there are 100 people on the team, you are saving weeks of dev time over the course of the project. Don't fix it at the end, fix it as you go along. And it also means I can iterate quickly. So it means instead of being able to make 5 changes an hour, I can make 10 changes an hour. And you'll end up with a better game. Okay, the ones at the back with the rocket launchers are really making a mess at the ones at the front. But in a moment, there won't be many at the front left. Cycle strafe. Remember, you can hover your cursor over them to see which ones have got lower health. You can see the colour of the mob you're hovering over, the cursor.
Part of it that humans use all the resources that are available. But older games are designed for brighter resource constraints.
It's what about loading times? A lot of it, it's easy to write a game loader. It's a lot harder and takes a lot more time to write a game loader that's good because it requires you to actually come up with your own file format. Oh my god. I shipped a game on the Xbox and it only came to the very last part of the game where I said, hello, I've just dropped in all the final art files and now the game takes 25 minutes to load. Literally, why? And it turns out the more files you put into a Xbox 360 file format, folder structure, the slower the folder loads. to the point where your first file takes a millisecond, your next file takes 10 milliseconds, your next file takes 20, 30. So when you have 1,000 files, it's taking 10 or 15 seconds to just access a file. And they're like, oh, the response was, oh, no one's ever put that many files in a folder before. So I had to organise the game into dozens and dozens and dozens of subfolders with only 3 or 4 files in them each. And even that didn't really work, and I ended up having a threaded loader. So the game started up, and then it assumed the order you would play the game and constantly load in that order. And then if you played the game in a different order, it would have to do a quick real-time loading thing. Absolute nightmare. Then we used atlases from then on to solve that issue. But
rocket launchers at the end here, by the way.
Oh,
if you can get it without dying.
Oh my god! Oh my... Yeah, I'm in the middle of... I was in the middle of all that. Great, 10 boss... Wait, does this mean that 10 bosses are going to spawn at the end of the game? Because these appear to be boss mobs with a boss health bar.
Logic would suggest that's logical, yeah.
Do you remember the bosses in this game? They're a lot bigger than this.
Yeah, it's insane. Oh, free rockets here.
Do all the bosses get hit with the splash?
This is true.
And it's not 10 times as difficult.
Damn. I wish you guys hadn't pointed out there's a high score for damage done. Which is I don't think I've ever seen in a game before. It's always kills, which is always a pointless metric. Like in Dungeon Defenders, I always win on kills because my turrets get the final blow, but I'm definitely not doing all the damage to the ogres.
Most metrics kind of useless in there.
Damage done is not useless. Oh good, we get the rocket launcher when we die now. So we now have the rocket launcher permanently.
At least here it's so really nice it is and doesn't affect anything. Games like Overwatch where the damage done affect where you play.
Team games that give you any per character score are ridiculous. Because they just encourage people playing Ramboing. It's very important not to do that. Afterwards give a player of the match, give statistics, but don't give KDR or anything like that. Certainly not in a public match. Maybe in a squad match. Then you can see how you got, if you're practicing. So this does support.
There are mobs in the water.
This does support 16 players, by the way. So we want to get more of the Discord chat in for future runs. It's definitely an option. Absolutely, I want to crank the run speed up though.
Yes, let's. Now we've sorted out what the stuttering problem was. Yeah, no problems. No problem. Love it. I remember playing this a lot before though, and it was just so unbelievable. You could have this many mobs in a game, and it was this fast, and there was like
And it looks good, and the levels are big.
I just couldn't believe it. It was like,
yep.
This feels so unreal, so surreal,
Well, I mean, a lot of it was also the fact it wasn't grim. Like Doom is grim and dark, and Quake is brown. This is all beautiful sunsets and Egyptian pyramids.
I just want to look around and sort of appreciate some of the graphics, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, again, I know I bang on about it a lot, but I mean, Doom Eternal, the sheer number of polys is insane. They're shoving 6 to 10 times the poly count that they were in Doom 2016. The level of detail is just mind-boggling. Whereas this, I mean, it runs great and it looks fine, but I mean, I can count the polys if I look around this room. Which way is it out? By the way, everyone else bits of left. Arrows are. Well, there's power-ups in this room, so I'm going to assume this way.
Maybe armor.
Come on, Lady Blue Pirate Robo Lady.
You come with me.
I'm coming with you.
You're the one behind.
I know. Okay, Samson. Best of luck with your internet.
You let the woman die, you bastard.
I'm sorry, I'm an equal opportunity murderer.
Bloody hell, there are fish in the water here. And they do electrocution damage, obviously.
Oh yeah, obviously they're electric fish.
Yeah, I died a lot.
I am up for also cranking the ammo count up. I think unlimited ammo would just mean holding your figure down on the rocket launcher the whole time.
I'll be up for that. I think it'll make it, yeah, in the name of science, definitely.
Is there a button or something back here? Oh, there's a teleporter. Yeah, okay, so if you see here, this if this is because another player has gone on further. So if another player goes on further and they lock themselves in a room, other players can teleport into that room. So that's what that's about. God damn, I'm slipping behind on the damage tables. JK is a machine. But I've got some bullets left. Some rockets even. I see Gunnar has just gone AFK. Slash kick Gunnar. Kick is not declared. Brilliant. Wait, there's not even ways to kick someone. So if he just starts like spamming weird racist taunts at us, we can't do anything about it.
What do you say?
Nothing, but I can't kick him. He's just gone AFK. He's just wasting my bandwidth. Rockets are good for lighting up the darkness as well.
That's one expensive flashlight.
Oh. Just died, I don't know why. I'm 5k damage behind Baka. But I'm beating the AFK guy, so that's important. Baka, your dog said he needs to go for a really long walk. Maybe an hour.
What?
Your dog needs a walk right now. Maybe for an hour or so.
Why?
Because you're beating me on the score. I mean, because you love him?
Yes, that's right. You must feed the dog.
JK, you need to go and take your daughter for a walk. Shauka, you're... I don't know anything about Finland. Quick, someone name a stereotype about Finland. You need to take sunlight for a walk.
How can you get through that sort of secret door thing?
Uh-oh.
Sauna is not warm now to use.
Ah, there you go. It's the darkness walls are dropped. Hey, Shauka, do you actually live north of the Arctic Circle or south of it, by the way?
Part of Finland is, but I'm not really.
Yeah, I have a mate who lives north of the Arctic Circle, and he says he's lived there his whole life, and he says it's still a bit weird. That's where you get like half the year is 4-hour days of sunlight, and the other half is 18-hour days of sunlight.
Surely it's a progression between those two. It's not like somebody just toggled a switch.
No, that's the point. Is you never get used to it. Like even he's been born there, he's lived there his whole life, and he says it just for half the year it's light the whole time, feels like it, and half the year it's dark the whole time, or it feels like it.
We're trapped in here now.
No, the dark. If you drop the main door, the darkness wall goes up. Oh, you mean in here? No, we have to kill everything.
Oh, right, fine.
There you go.
Particles, can somebody else see anything else?
Yeah, it kills the frame rate, doesn't it?
No. Well, mine dropped to
That's mine.
mine dropped to 74. Wait, you said kills frame rate. What was it dropping down to?
We're down to about 39.
Oh wow.
I found a load of details on though, like everything's on.
Oh, I'm surprised. I mean, I'm running at 75 or 74 basically. I mean, unless you turn like anti-aliasing to 6. Well,
Yes, I did.
like that involves re-rendering the scene that many times.
At the right place, you can have 24-hour days.
Yes, if you're far enough north. Yay! My favourite. Go on, do it, do it.
I haven't got it yet.
Oh, well, it's just here by me. This is the gun you use briefly until you get this. Oh my god, this is so many. Come on, Brian, you're 26 meters away from it.
Oh, brilliant. My favourite, Tommy gun.
Have you seen the mask? Have you seen the mask too? That wasn't good.
Mask one.
Have you seen Son of Mask? That was a lot worse.
No, sounds awful.
It was. Yeah, I don't think enough games are clusterfucks. That's definitely one of the reasons I like Dungeon Defenders. It just gets the pure clusterfuck levels of stuff. I don't think enough games are. I've just got my gun over where they're spawning. Just aim where they're spawning in the middle. Oh, and I ran out of bullets. Okay, I think they've stopped spawning now. Want to buy more bullets. Oh. Oh, I didn't see that one. Oh. I was like, oh shit, it's crashed, but... Ah, you see, this is another reason I like game. Look at the beautiful level. Look at it. It's not graphically high fidelity, but it's beautiful. Like, it's nice. It obviously looks like ass. I'm just checking out the chat. There's no network options under players, maybe? No. Network connection. Oh my lord. To be fair, I do have digital vibrancy up about 15% because I like bright colours. I might recommend we go for the harpies, by the way. I know you want to maximise your score, but those harpies are the one that's going to kill us. Really? Because this version of Serious Sam has been updated with all new Steam networking. I guess I can make the server invisible and then just definitely use friends only. Now, I don't remember this for a fact, but I'm pretty sure, given it's Crow Team, behind the waterfall will be a weapon. Because Crow Team prescribed to that sort of game design. Yes, behind the waterfall, secret cave, and then I died.
It's kind of funny that everybody always remembers all the secrets.
Not in this case. Behind the waterfall is a classic secret. You put a waterfall in a game in order to put something secret behind it. And more importantly, JK says rockets work underwater. You know, it saddens me to say it, but I don't think there was a Mythbusters episode about that.
Because that'd be worth testing.
It would. Well,
It would. You just have a pool you could spot. Oh!
did you never see the Bullets Underwater episode of Mythbusters? Because it was amazing.
I think I saw the slow mo guys do it.
Well, yeah, because the Mythbusters did it first, but bullets don't go very far underwater at all. And there's a brilliant bit in John Wick where he's shooting someone underwater from a distance of about 3 feet. And he doesn't even bother to dodge bullets. The bullets can't go that far, so he ignores them. And it's like, holy shit. Hey Rob, how you doing? We're doing Serious Sam. It's actually really good.
I vaguely remember it as just being a shit show, just shooting random stuff.
We found a button that makes 10 times more mob spawn than normal.
Sorry?
We found a button that makes 10 times more mob spawn than normal.
That That sounds useful.
It's insane.
Not every button you found you want to press, but this one I think we do.
Definitely need more run speed to get away from those mobs who scream and shout, but they've got no.
Well, they're not any faster than they are in a normal game, obviously, but
If we could run away from them faster, it'd be easy to circle straight from them.
possibly, Jackie. So the 10 times mob thing is specifically a multiplier for revolutions. Now, you might be thinking of, I do know for a fact we played it at the big game on the hardest difficulty, where everything constantly respawns, and that's a weird clusterfuck. You have to basically rush to the checkpoints in order to spawn closer. I'll save you by firing rockets just in your general direction. I don't know how long rockets are self-propelled for. Like, you know, they are 1 second burn or a 10-second burn? I don't know. It depends what... I mean, like a bazooka, I guess, is self-propelled, but probably not for more than about a second or so.
Health is right on the very side of the level, by the way.
Real men die and then just spawn with more ammo. Apparently real men... Oh my god. Oh good, there's some red ones. Oh, wait, there's the laser gun.
Game over, nice game over. The laser gun will...
Oh no, it's the grenade launcher. It's the grenade launcher. Hold down the button to fire the grenade further. Boink. And there is no alt fire. I am noticing quite a lot of people killing themselves with grenade launchers. Good job, guys. No, we don't have infinite ammo turn on. We've just got infinite lives. So when we die, we respawn with a bunch of ammo. I'll also make sure next time we've got more run speed and the ammo crates, etc. respawn. Alright, well, we've got infinite ammo through dint of infinite lives. Another example, Shark, where I was saying about playing a game in a different way would be this mode, but with 100 lives to share between us. So not only do we have to do it in an unusual way, but we also have to be good.
Blame each other.
No, I mean a shared lives pool. So we have to be good rather than just effectively playing in infinite credits.
One that is bad and dies, so let everybody else blame the loss on them.
Yeah, it's my fault.
Yeah, I blame Rob for a lot. Okay, there appears to be a boss graphic, but I don't know why. I'm just going to back into a corner and hope I have enough bullets. Alright, this counts as a boss room. I say we have to kill... Oh my lord.
You're going to cancel the order of crickets.
My frame rate's dropped to 65. What is this shit? $39? That's because I've got VSync on.
I got 10 to 10 there.
There. Good job, everyone.
Rocks with a chance of visibility.
By the way, Test Anshin, can you hear everybody else okay? Are they a bit quiet? Not that I can do anything. If I tab out the game, I think everybody will get kicked.
Or frozen. Although I do like the fact you could try and reconnect if you did get booted off. So,
Well-
F9. That's
Oh, really? Oh, that's...
That's unusual. Usually if you get booted off a server, it's like, right, goodbye, don't ever come back.
Okay. I kind of would like to get one of those little... I mean, if we If we were pulling in the big bucks, I'd get everyone a little Elgato streaming deck so you can have all the USB inputs on a separate external box and twiddle with the knobs.
What's going to buy one of those? Are they worth having?
No. Well, if you're doing a lot of streaming, they're fine. They're a nice gimmick rather than anything else. Oh, cool. We've got an achievement, which I suspect is a... Oh, fuck. Wrong button. I remember this music. Oh, fuck me. Yes, about the extra run speed. And now it's gone to the many mobs music. Oh, I've been flicked out of the level. Oh, God.
Wow, epic.
No, like, there's more level. Like, the level's enormous, but I've been flicked over the bit I'm supposed to be in.
Speed boost.
Well, to be fair, JK, it does have macro and micro texturing. So it does have colour variance, and up close it's got a high detail repeating texture. I think Unreal did that before this, but again, for this era of game, that's quite rare. So Serious Sam HD, it's weird because they did Serious Sam Revolution, but not the HD stuff. Anyway, as I said, I did play Serious Sam HD. We can always give that a go next time if it's got the mutator. It just didn't have the right feel, though. Like, it felt like it wanted to be newer and missed the mark, whereas this has no pretensions about being a high quality game at all, like visually. Stop for a drink. Oh my lord alive. It's like totally accurate battle simulator, but also an RTS, and also an FPS.
I think the best thing about this game is it tries to keep you all together.
Well, yes.
If you die, you don't get like miles and miles behind and struggle. It's like you're in the thick of it, and everyone else is struggling with you. So.
Yeah, it's got console style checkpoints, absolutely.
Feels like keeping alive gets harder and harder.
No, but it's not less fun. That's the important thing. Oh no, I died! Hooray!
It's not a ball ache when you die. It's a little inconvenience, yes.
I mean, I don't mind the frustration and the shooting and the dying, as long as you get to come back and have more fun, which is basically what you want. Let's stick another 5p in, or whatever it is. Not stick another 10p in, have another go.
I'm not sure I want to pay 5 pence a life for this game. I think I get,
yeah, you know what I mean.
I get poor quite quickly. Oh, there's another secret over here.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
The glory of high resolution gaming. Like, that would have been a pick. I mean, I probably would have played this at 1024 by 768, and I would have been.
Yeah.
I would have been smug. Maybe I would have been paying it 1280 by 1024. Oh, okay.
Is that all it takes to make you smug?
Well, in those days, absolutely. Uh-oh. I may have spawned some more mobs. I regret doing this. Oh my god. Look at the sky.
Can't even get over there. You've spawned everything. Wow.
Oh my god, look at them all. That's just ridiculous.
Gotta kill them all just get the frame rate back.
Okay, now the bosses are spawning. I'd like to point out, by the way, I didn't even crack the difficulty yet. This is normal difficulty.
The green blobs are tracking. That's
You can shoot them, though.
Oh, I didn't know.
I think the real problem is I've just made every other FPS I ever play seem a bit tame and boring by comparison. I'm sorry, this game only spawns 100 mobs. Well, let's just play Zero Sound some more. If you sprint towards the bosses, by the way, you'll pretty much go underneath all the green balls.
I stayed alive long enough to empty my rocket launcher.
Really? Good
Wow,
lord.
epic.
That should be an achievement.
There's more behind us, that's why. Died.
Oh my god! I didn't even know. Flipping heck. yeah, that would be why I wasn't sure why I was dying. I thought it was a little mob. So as I said, Terraria is 3 weeks away from release. They are also putting actual mod support in, which is a little bit late, but you know, better late than never. It only took them 11 years.
Bosses are getting closer to the spawn point.
Well, we are going to be doing a complete... The idea is to do a complete playthrough of Terraria on hard mode with a lot of players you know, over a number of days, but to see all the new stuff they've done. They're rebalancing the whole game because they kept stuffing new stuff in, but never rationalised where it was in the progression. You've played for about 85 hours. Yeah, well, Terraria is one of my most played games. It's a lovely game. But with lots of people, Terraria becomes really good because, I mean, someone's always on the surface sorting out chests and making houses. Because yes. Max and I played it before, and then it's always like, one of us has to go exploring, one of us has to go craft stuff, and then we're like, oh, I need to stop doing that and then do this. And it becomes a bit of a... but if we've got like 10 of us playing, then it should be different. Shoot through the door! Oh, right, they're not actually there. Oh, there's the good laser gun. Oh, bloody hell.
I got the cannon somehow.
They got the cannon? Cannon's awesome. I think SCE is my most played game, but only... Oh, I got the cannon too. But SCE is only my most played gun because I developed it. Like, you know, dev time. Otherwise, I think it's Borderlands 2 and Terraria as my most played games. And Dungeon Defenders. So that's my top 3, definitely.
Wow, this is making the sound glitch out.
Yeah, I'm getting... I don't know what's going on.
It's got it queuing up to kill you.
I've got to get this a full 10 for running, though. Like, frame rate, network, absolutely not a problem. I try and get the green ones, because they do home. So I'm serpentining, they'll still hit me. Also, want to buy weapon switch whilst dead. The cannon works the same as the grenade launcher in that you can hold down and fire a faster shot. Oh, well, I mean, I haven't had any complaints about it. The most I get is occasionally the game locks up for a brief second as 30 mobs die.
I think it's literally just multiplying the number of mobs on the stalls, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh. Did someone just leave the room and just complete the level?
I don't know.
Don't do that. We're trying to complete the kill stuff. Ah, I have the laser gun. I feel very fragile.
10 times more health would be nice.
It's the hit scan mobs. They're the real issue. If they all go for you at once, it's going to hurt. Like 10 mobs target you, you're just going to die in a frame. God damn, look at JK's damage though. How are you 30k ahead of everybody else? It's every time I go in line of sight of those scorpions, I just die straight away. Oh, I've lost the cannon. Sad face. Was the cannon the ultimate weapon in this game? I don't recall if there's anything above it. I mean, if it's rubber banding for you, JK, maybe you should kill the mobs quicker.
It's got mobs on top of tower.
Look at all the birds. Oh my giddy aunt. I have the cannonballs. Wait, I've got the cannonball, but I've lost the laser gun. This is not a good swap. So the cannonball, if you charge it up, it bounces around and it's piercing.
That sounds about right. Oh no, I was pierced by a cannonball.
Piercings could be big. How are you anyway, Rob?
I'm very
How was your day? Was it busy? Was it a busy day you had today?
It was very, very busy.
Was it? Tell me about your morning. What happened this morning?
What happens?
What happened this morning between about 10:59 and 11:01?
That's very precise.
It is, isn't it? You forgot, didn't you?
He was
Oh, I
there
did
too.
forget, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
I wonder what I was doing between 10:59 and 11:01.
Not being in my game of Stronghold.
Oh, I was having a meeting with the CTO. That's a very posh way of saying forgot.
A bit posh way of saying what, sorry?
Forgot.
You should have said you had a technical briefing.
Yes, that's what I was there for.
Oh god, more spawns. Oh, a secret room that I just shot a hole into. Oh no, good. Hi guys, I'm coming in here with you. Yeah, the charged up cannonball is really, really good, by the way. The drawback, you can't hold it, it just sort of leaks out.
Disgusting.
Thank you. Help, my flaming cannonball is leaking out of my... I keep hitting tab to try and check the map. There's a switch here, and I was going to press it, and I got shot. Ah, I got to the switch again. Awesome. I like there's no use this button. You just sort of ram yourself against switches. I remember this bit, you're supposed to be quite strategic in this bit and pick them off and use the cover. I do remember that. I mean, I'm not. I'm just wondering what's shooting me a lot of the time. Yeah, that second bullet hit, though. This also must be the game with the world's slowest rocket launchers. When you shoot something, it does take quite a long time to arrive. This has definitely rekindled my love of overdoing it, though.
This reminds me of a film starring,
Sergeant Troopers.
no, the guy who was Jamie Lannister.
I don't know of any films he's been in.
Nikolai Coster-Waldau.
I remember his name, but not any films he's been in.
He was in film, an ancient Egyptian style film,
Serious Sam the movie.
Gods of Egypt. And unsurprisingly enough, it looked a bit similar to this.
Because of all the giant monsters and laser guns, or...
Yes, that and the Egypt. Yeah.
I'll be honest, I've lost track of which end of the arena was the start, which end was the end.
One with the mobs on.
That,
Is the end.
great, so it's all the end. Brilliant.
Yeah, move that way.
Towards... But there's mobs everywhere.
The one end hasn't got mobs in.
Oh. I just walked towards that end and loads of mobs spawned in.
Whoops.
So that bit. Just stupid blue car.
Well, that was delightful. Found some rocket launchers and loads of blue mechs spawned off me.
Of course.
That's only fair, really. That level of beeps.
Oh, I can't shoot a mob that far away with a cannonball.
Try.
I did try it and it didn't reach. Look at this. Oh, bugger. Okay, you've all gone that way, so I'm assuming you all know where you're going. I guess I can run there and have a drink at the same time. But yeah, you can see here some of the innovations in this engine. Like, there are buildings an extremely long way away, which was really not done. I mean, Half-Life 2 did an excellent job of making you think there's a lot more level out than there was. But this was really the pioneer of that. It's nice.
Bigger than Half-Life 2.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd say it's nice. It's like when you watch a film and go, "Oh, that was a bit cliched," and then you realise it was the one that invented that cliche. And in this case, it's... Oh my, what? I take it back. This game is ridiculous. This one also invented just crap music. No, other games invented that too. Why did my character go lady lady woohoo and then loads of mobs spawned?
I'm enjoying Aborian though. especially the part of it where you fly at full speed towards a gate. You realise there's an asteroid in front of you, and you have to flare around madly to try and avoid it before your momentum carries you straight into it.
Yeah, I might have another look at it. I said I was just really disappointed not to be able to have a game that I could stream to my TV upstairs and just sort of slouch back on a huge screen with a gamepad.
Yeah, that's not this one.
Yeah, but that's a shame.
Found a button.
Alright, run along now. Was that the button I was trying to press earlier and failed?
I've no idea if you tried to press it earlier. It's on the back left. So everyone just dropped off for this one, or just me?
No, I'm still here.
Oh, good.
Testing 1 2 1 2.
Yeah,
I can't hear anyone.
Really?
What?
It's me then.
Definitely can't hear anyone. Can you hear anyone, Backer?
I'm still here.
No, I definitely can't.
Turn the gain up more.
No, please don't. Backer, just look straight a second. Just look straight, and then just look up as quickly as you can. That's horrendous. So I don't think we're supposed to form a human chain. It's just a guess.
Nice, be up your ass.
I'm curious why it took away the laser gun and gave me the rocket launcher, though. Not the rocket, the cannonball. I like the cannonball, and it's fun, but it's not. It's quite a situational gun. It's like the grenades. You can't spam them. You can just fire them. I mean, a long way. It's a bit. I can do that, but it's really not that fast. Oh, I hear mobs. Ah, these are the mobs we left behind the side of that wall. Because I can fire the grenades a long way.
Jump. I'm supposed to rocket jump into this area or not? A little concerned we're not supposed to be in here. Yet.
Oh, that's alright. We are.
Found it.
Oh, fuck me, you found it, alright. So those of you that rocket jumped into a new area, can you come back? I can barely hold off the green balls when firing, let alone hit anything to the side of it.
Makes it easier to shoot the green balls and the mobs that are far. There we go. Oh, I'm out of ammo. for the rockets, I mean.
It's alright, I could just fire on my bullet. Oh, I'm out. And say the shotgun, I know it's no splash damage, but it's about as powerful as the rocket launcher for stuff. Annoyingly, I can't shoot through you guys with rockets, just into you. Oh, in the hole. Right, I'll be back in. Oh, right. Right, I'll be back in 2 seconds. I need a drink. Please try not to get too far ahead of me on the damage list. I know JK's at double my score there, so a bit late on that request.
My plan was to hide either side of the stairs and let them all come down and shoot them from behind. I see more armor up here. Not idea how you get to it yet, but there's armor there at the end of the runway, walkway, whatever. Well, that's not nice. Watch out for the frogs. No, can't get through the frogs while they're spawning.
Electric fish.
Of course, we can have more food pieces. It's not chicken, right? Okay, JK, thank you for coming along. I think it's really good. No, thank you for coming along. This was awesome. I think we should do this some more.
Definitely. Gets my vote.
I know you didn't get very far without me. I am a little concerned that the final boss is going to spawn a lot.
10 times, in fact, maybe.
Right. I mean, just on a technical note here. So this game is doing micro-texturing, so you can see the details. It's doing macro-texturing, where you can see the sort of the color variance, and it's in caustics on top. So it's doing 4 layers of multi-texturing. Again, Quake technically did 2, I guess, because this has 5 if you include the shadow maps. And do we not just go in the water?
Okay.
I don't know.
Down is one.
I don't know either.
Fish, see? Yes, that's a fish.
So there are.
Lots of fishies. Are we supposed to kill the fishies?
Yes, well, you should always kill fish. It's just good advice for life. If you're listening to this channel and you see fish, you should kill them.
I think I've hit a theoretical bottom to the level.
Yeah, me too.
Oh no, hold on. This way.
I think I'm going to just die and oh man.
No, there's a way through, so I'm just going to push through, I guess. Oh, and I found a something. Found way up to somewhere. Oh, and it's back where you started. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's just that the fog is so poor I can't tell the textures are moving. Yeah, so it's all the way down and then back gives you a health kit.
Yeah, health, yeah.
I assume there's oxygen.
Maybe.
Orange
Sorry?
orange bar is oxygen.
What orange bar? Oh, wait, no, what orange bar? I don't see one. I see one for each of my ammos in the bottom right.
Yay, secret shield.
A wine bar.
I got one. Thought it was a boss.
Oh, I don't. Oh, right, like a boss bar. No, I don't have one of those. Well, we're.
Yeah, you get one eventually if you stay in the water long enough.
Oh, right, okay. Well, we suck. How do we.
Rapidly disappears. Maybe the secret is to keep swimming? I don't know.
No, I've been all the way around the outside of the bottom. You found the only secret, I think. I mean, the mob's here. I just kind of feel this door should have opened.
Oh, it's gotten extra laggy for some reason.
It couldn't take us anymore. We were too good.
I mean, this game wasn't really big on puzzles. It was mostly big on just murder.
We are stupid enough. Anything is a puzzle.
There's one. Does that open it?
Yes, whatever you found, open it. What I don't know.
Door up here. Door top floor.
Has it just opened?
Yes.
Cool. Can you kill everything? Do you need help?
Yeah. I'll probably speak to you soon if I say I can kill it all.
Many frogs left side. Handle it. I think they spawned from inside that room, by the way, so I'm not sure that's a great place to hide.
Not hurting me.
Are they just spawning in front of you?
Yeah.
Be curious to see what Serious Sam 3 brings, though, this year. Because Serious Sam 4, sorry. Because Serious Sam 3 was very pretty, but I seem to think it was massively disappointing again. I don't know why. I think a lot of these games, they don't capture what made the originals fun. They're too busy trying to be different, when what we really want is we just want the Serious Sam with slightly better graphics and runs slightly newer hardware. Don't want anything particularly special. More of the same, please, sir. To go.
Yeah, just another quarter pound of death, please.
Well, it's like you went to Burger King and they went, oh, sorry, this year we're only doing chicken. You're like, oh, alright, but I like the beef. No, chicken this year. Oh, okay, pork next year. Alright, okay. And then we'll do Burger King Revisited, where we'll do beef again. Alright, well, I'll see you in 3 years. We had this issue massively on Burnout 3 and 4, because we knew if we just made a sequel that was better, everyone would complain, oh, it's just the same but with more levels. And we knew if we massively changed anything, everyone would complain, oh, this isn't the Burnout I've grown to love. So yeah, we really struggled getting that balance right of the same but more. And I think Serious Sam 2, Second Encounter, did get that, and Serious Sam 3 absolutely didn't. But I will be honest, I don't remember 3. I remember it being very pretty, and maybe I think I may have just joined Codemasters when it came out. I think I was just too busy to play it. Oh, God. Well, generally with Test Engine, if you were to take the same game again and to improve the graphics where possible, to add more levels, generally speaking, people aren't going to complain. You'll get, oh, this feels like an expansion pack, but some people are never happy. I mean, a good example is Advance Wars, because Advance Wars 1 is perfect. Advance Wars 2 has hundreds of new maps and new CEOs, and they decided they had to add a new vehicle in, and it's nearly perfect. And then you've got Advance Wars Dual Strike, which is added too much complexity, and then they've got the fourth one, and they kept adding stuff. All I really wanted was another campaign, no particular changes, some new CEOs, and that's it. I spawn underwater this time.
Ditto.
Oh, and that wall doesn't open, so don't go this way.
I'm following back. Yep, this way. You can see my muzzle flash.
No, but I can see. Oh, the end of the level. I haven't seen a single end of level, by the way, so you guys are all finding these way ahead of me. Oh, wait, don't go any further, Like, look in the top right, forget the damage, look at the deaths.
Yeah.
If JK was still in between us, we would have over 1,000 deaths. Sorry, say that again? I couldn't hear you over the game.
What about the death?
You've got 257 deaths. Between us, if JK was still in, It's a good day to die 257 times. If JK was still in, we would have over 1,000 deaths. Interesting, I don't remember this level. I wonder if this might be a secret level. I'm just trying to keep the start area clear of mobs. I'm failing quite hard on that. We've got our laser gun back though.
Which is nice. Is there a better one? If I remember there was a red one or something, or a blue one. I get confused with Descent now.
See, I would have said yes until you said, "Am I thinking of Descent?" And now I'm thinking of Descent. There's definitely a minigun. Oh, that's upstairs too. I think there might be a better laser gun. However, this laser gun is pretty imber for the next 180 shots. 140. I'm dead. Awesome. The next 200 shots. I think the laser gun's piercing as well as high damage, you see. Lordy, lordy, lordy.
So at one point there, I had the cannon and the laser gun.
Nice.
I'll tell you for a moment, 'cause it didn't last very long.
Thank God there's 3 seconds of invulnerability when you respawn. That's when I do most of my damage. There's a bunch of scorpions at the left. I'm protecting you! I'm protecting you! Hey, that worked. Oh, then I died. That bit didn't work. Oh, vulgaration. This is there's so many harpies going for whoever's underneath my gun sights right now. They're just flocking down.
Murder boner.
Okay, Tess Sanchin, thank you for saying hi. Take some screenshots of the base, put it in the Discord. You're welcome. I hope we've kept you a little bit of company in these dark times. Even more reason. I like it when people put bad bases up on because it reminds the super players that average players don't play like that. I've got to give you full props, by the way, Max. You might be lowest on damage, but you're also lowest on deaths. That's what you need. You need a damage per death, and that's the score quotient.
Not very much. Big hand. Home.
I've got most of the green ones over the main door. I'll go for the green ones on the left.
If we are near each other, then there can be in every direction where enemies come.
If you split up, though, it's very easy for me to shoot mobs that are converging on your location. Plus, honestly, I die so much, it's hard to get near someone and stay near them.
Plus, finally, I can hear the music again. I'll turn the music right down. Oh, look, ammo.
Too bad my main source ammo is death.
I can hear loads of mechs running around. I meant to say it again for those in the stream. The environment map reflections here were, I believe, a technical first. They made a big song and dance about those.
Oh yeah, wow.
Like that was literally the first game to do environment mapping in a first-person shooter. I think Gran Turismo was the very first game to do it, though. Rather surprisingly.
First game that the technicality, whether games that have low popularity count for that.
What, a game that predates Gran Turismo with environment mapping? What was it?
I don't know examples.
As far as I know, Gran Turismo was literally the first. It was one of the things they did for anybody else. And in that case, they actually made it a gameplay feature because the shininess, the reflection map went down as the car got dirty. So you had to wash the car to make your car shiny again. Oh wow, I can't hear you. There are so many mobs. Let me turn the sound down just a little bit more.
Yeah, that happens.
Music. Yeah, tell you what, let's not. Okay.
At what point does a tech demo become a game?
When you charge money for it. A game is a series of meaningful decisions. So interactivity would be the key point.
So in theory, there could be games that have stayed in someone's basement and almost nobody knows about.
Yeah, but it's not released. It's hard to say it was. Public.
That definition of game sounds like my life.
What, a series of meaningful decisions?
Yes.
Oh, that's very deep, Brian. What meaningful decisions did you do today then?
Help some South Africans. South African singular. A bit, I hope, and some Indians, hopefully.
Okay, you make it sound like you're running a hostel, like a weird one. You meant.
In customer support, so they're already in another country. But yeah, it's like that.
And how many racist slurs did they use in the conversation?
None, because it wasn't.
Excellent, excellent.
I did talk to South African. Yeah,
You should have said none because they weren't black. They weren't white.
well, I have no idea.
I said, having say South Africa is still absolute institutionalized racism, like the South of America in the 40s. Works both ways, because you had that weird thing that, I want to say Mugabe, I don't think it was. Someone got into power, then he kicked all the white farmers out saying this is the black person's land, gave all the farms to black people who had no idea how to run farms, and then there was a massive food shortage 2 years later, so he had to then bring all the white farmers back on that he'd literally chucked off their land to get them to help run the farms. Very weird country. I can't remember that was now 2012, 2014, something like that. It's quite recent. It's like if I gave you a farm, you'd be like, plant which when? Crop rotation when? Soil acidity.
No, just turn it into a massive paintball arena. Make loads of money.
Yes, but that doesn't really help the food shortage of the country. Remember, everyone ran out of food. I don't think, now I'll be honest, I haven't checked. I don't think, because the black people who were given the farms, it's possible they turned them all into paintball arenas. I honestly have not checked. But I'm going to hazard a guess, and it's just a gut feeling, that it wasn't en masse paintballs that caused the South African food shortages.
I thought it was because if you have money, you can always buy food.
Only if there's food to buy, yeah. If you have money, you can always go paintballing.
Some things done in the name of helping don't really help.
Oh, I was like lining up, then he saw me. 30 or 40 of the mobs saw me, and I died instantly. Wrong weapon. Hey, Morbets, how you doing, man? That reminds me, you guys should start watching me on Mixer, because you can earn sparks. I was looking at my Mixer stats from earlier, they're hilarious. The most I've ever had on Mixer is 2 views. I've got 2 Mixer channels, one of which I've pushed and one of which I haven't. And the one that I haven't pushed, in the last 28 days, the most views I've had simultaneously has been 2. And that was extremely briefly. Because I really like Mixer. Mixer's got some great stuff going on about it.
Me on one of them.
Possibly. Mixer's great, really good. But we do have a Mixer game, and I'm now a partner. So I've applied for Hello. So I've been verified, and now I'm pro. Now I have to get monetized, and then I just have to click a button. So I got verified, and then I'm like, well, why do I then have to click a button for monetization after that? Seems weird. But I mean, I'd be happy to go Mixer only, because Mixer is so very, very, very good.
It's also like simple to use because it's obviously Microsoft tied into all the game bar and all that sort of thing.
Oh yeah, well I've got. I mean,
it's not difficult to go and go. Oh, I want to play games. It's like click. There we go.
Yes, certainly on the Xbox. It's just I want to stream. Done.
But they've got there's more Xbox stuff coming into Windows. You know, Xbox and Windows are very
Yes.
much crossing over.
Well, yeah, I mean, Xbox is now Microsoft's term for Microsoft gaming, essentially. Yeah, Games Winners Live turned into Xbox. More bits. I do not know about the unique copy protection. What is that then? I have been involved in the designing of a number of unique copy protection systems, so I am interested. Was it that it spawned 10 times the mobs if you're running a pirate copy? Because in which case, we found that one. In fact, in which case we turned it on purpose. I don't think jumping helps. Does it make you feel better? Okay, good. It makes you feel better.
If you're happy, just jump up and down.
That's...
Slash your gibbs up and down and all around.
This is not the song. What song are you guys singing? That's horrific.
You know it.
Yeah, I know that. So this is not the words. What are you singing?
Just making it up. It is hilarious.
I want my minigun.
I want my baby back ribs.
Serious, Sam. We must be super serious.
I'm just going to Google how to mute Discord on a button. Oh, so many lasers. Yeah, there's a bunch of scorpions top left that are causing me a misery. Dora, oh, fuck's sake. You don't fit there anymore. You don't weigh 300 grams. Oh, right. See, there have been a number of these fancy copy protection schemes, and they usually get patched out pretty quickly. Because Football Manager had one where it just makes the game impossibly hard. And then it just ended up with people getting this, like, writing on the forums, people going, oh, the game's way too hard, you shouldn't buy it. So they can backfire.
I have been a number of yellow scorpions behind the wall.
Oh, and more of... Oh, goddamn, I've just killed a bunch. There's another set of yellow scorpions just to the left as well. To be fair, 2 rockets and they're all dead. Nice.
It's like level designer is getting meaner.
Oh, I just picked up a scarab. All right, one more to go. Excuse me. Keep an eye out for a scarab. I still, when we get it, we'll have about 3,000 bosses spawn. Like, I think my game's struggling to spawn laser bolts sometimes. There's so much happening. Damn it, didn't get a rocket off. I really want that run fast change though. I just want to be able to corral this many mobs.
Yes. Just fire them circle strafing or something like that.
Hooray, all 4 items collected. That's good. Oh, I hear mobs spawning. Yeah, on top. It's a struggle to get my rockets to hit and not to hit their balls. I keep shooting their balls, I want to shoot them. Also, I don't know who's firing rockets at the sky at the minute, but nearly all of those rockets missed, man. They're just rockets.
Sorry.
Look at the sky, there's just rockets flying off to the...
I was trying to get the mobs spawning the green things.
You're going to kill Mars.
I'll teach you for trying to steal our atmosphere.
This is definitely better than bullet sponge mobs, though.
Yes. Bullet sponge square pants?
Bullet sponge square pants. Bullet sponge square pants. No, it doesn't really work, does it? It's just a shame the slider only goes up to 1,000.
1,000 what, bananas?
1,000 extra, 1,000% extra mob spawn.
Oof.
This is something I can just fire rockets there, just roughly this way, and I'll be fairly assured of hitting something. Oh, hold on. I remember this bit. So these are fine. These explode because they've got grenades. Yeah, I don't think many of those rockets are actually making it through. Someone's... Ah, cool, we got them. Like, having those massive amounts of balls just, like, steer around the corner to kill us is odd. This is a good place for a cannonball because of the piercing. Oh, frame rate's dropping. 53. 50, 47. Oh, wow, it's... 30. 20. Come on, guys, keep the murdering at maximum so I can get some frames per second back. Oh, my God. See, this is where it annoys me that games don't have automatic decel. So, Fortress Craft, if the frame rate drops low, it turns off stuff. So here, every mob is being rendered with high quality shadows. My frame rate is 30. I can probably get away with turning those off and I'm not going to notice. Yeah, so this is definitely a bit for the cannonball. Oh, only I haven't got the cannonball launcher. Great.
Careful when sailing the power machine.
Careful when what?
Oh, see.
Wow.
The back black swarm. You can see the individual units.
There we go.
And you want to turn on death penalties? Yeah, I don't think so. I guess you could play it now if you could probably get good at it. But we would have had to back up into that little room. Oh yeah, this is nuts. This is so we've got it cranked up to 1000%, which is quite frankly one of the best first-person gaming experiences I've done in a long time. Incidentally, I think Brutal Doom has got this option too, and the weapons in that game are designed to cope with it. Scorpion's up top. Oh, what a beautiful shot. And when you die, it'll... Oh. So it all goes quiet, and then it got noisy again. Okay, they're dead. I think Sirius had him with much better quotes in it as well. Like, your character's a bit more quippy. They have a few quips in this at the start, and then they just kind of go, yeah, nah. But yeah, I would like to return to this one. I think we might need to tweak our network bandwidth a little bit. And it does support 16 players, I recall. My favorite, a minigun.
I got the east.
You got what?
I wanted the minigun and went for it.
alright, we can all have the minigun. But I think the rocket launcher might be better.
It's kind of hard to judge how effective the weapon is.
It's not piercing. Yeah, Tad, I did have one spare copy, but I might have another one. I can't check right now. But I gave JK a copy. It's not expensive. It's just the Revolution edition, which contains all the other ones. But yeah, this is bananas. And I should probably turn the number of sound channels up as well. Hey, if you guys come to... yeah, that's it. Just stand this side of here. You don't need to shoot. Just let them run into the pit. Oh, and then the door's shut and I don't... Oh, damn, I got knocked in the pit. I spawned and got knocked in the pit. Oh, which is a bit of a thing because I was invincible at the time, so I just stood in the pit, not dying. I like this gun because my damage goes up. Oh, there we go. My damage goes up noticeably when I use this gun. I seem to call a lot of running backwards coming up soon. Oh my god. Oh man, they should have made this the game. Like, the swarming of the mobs is fantastic towards whoever they decide to kill. Oh, what? Sorry, a kill pop-up.
Yeah, how many I've killed.
Well, yeah, but that's just killing blows. You've got how much damage you've done. You've done 305,000.
See the feedback as I'm doing it. Now I'm killing and I don't know how many I've actually killed.
Yeah, but as I said, if you do 99% damage to the mob and I get the killing blow, then it's, that's why it's a rubbish statistic. Whereas I like the way that on the damage indicator, when you use the minigun, your damage goes up in lots of small chunks very rapidly. Whereas the rocket launcher, it goes up in massive chunks much more irregularly. But yeah, damage numbers would have been nice. I like damage numbers in games all the time, no matter what. Makes things feel very satisfying, which is odd considering how obviously weirdly diegetic it is. Now, is the laser gun piercing? I can't tell. They're still spawning, by the way. In fact, I'm also fairly sure this game has the world's longest minigun too. That scorpions, that wow noise.
Oh, okay, cool.
And if they get a track on you, and you'll die. This looks like a boss arena.
Oh, ammo. Should I be happy?
No. This is the type. This is a Doom style game. If you get ammo, you're like, uh-oh, the game's giving me ammo. All right, one guy spawned, ran towards me, and I failed to shoot him, and he exploded on me. Oh, that seems easy enough. Remember, short controlled bursts. Okay, green spawns up top. I'd really like to see this with 16 players. Like, I'm not entirely sure if I've got enough internet for that, but I would still like it. Okay, I think I've got all the green ones. I'm sure more will spawn.
Oh, shocking twist.
I don't know if I'm serious, Sam. The only shock is quite how many it would spawn. Like, obviously we've got it cranked up, but it would spawn a lot of mobs even back in the day. And the bosses are something else. All apart from the very last boss of Serious Sam 2, which I seem to recall was crap.
But I remember it always surprised me the number of mobs and how pretty it looked and just
Everything, yeah.
considering the technology at the time, I was like, wow, this is amazing.
Well, it learned from everything the Quake engine did right, and they did such a good job of it. I mean, the Crow Team guys are just nutters for performance.
Well, I suppose there's technically nothing to stop you being super slick with, your code. Not
Yeah.
being bloated, I suppose. Not
Well,
that I know anything about technically.
It makes a change for them to be. I mean, they were very, very, very big on performance.
They're incoming.
Great. Oh my lord,
RPs.
that's awesome. That's really, really like I can't think of another game that does anything like that. Oh, time to get the minigun. I would love to have a lightning gun that arced in this. Baka has just hit 400 deaths. We're all averaging more than 10k per death, though, so that's good. I don't know, I guess. God, it's like Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds, only much more naked. Like, they genuinely look like birds, like seagulls, basically, from a Cornish seaside town.
Just so you know, Cornwall doesn't have a monopoly on seagulls.
It has I think it happened, not quite monopoly, because it's a touristy area, it attracts people who haven't been around seagulls. So you end up with people eating their chips uncovered, and seagulls will just swoop down and steal an entire...
happens in Brighton.
yeah, again, it's a tourist destination.
All I can say is Phelps. I've said.
Yeah, so,
Would have been down there a couple of weekends back.
yeah, you and me both. Yes, I looked at Dave. It wasn't that long ago. Takes me going. I won't be able to do the christening as there's an international travel lockdown. And I was like, yeah, Dave. Like, thank you for telling me, but I kind of assumed that was.
Yeah,
Definitely not happening.
The thing that really surprised me was I'd obviously got a hotel booked, and the hotel just sort of said, "Here's your cancellation confirmation." I'm like, I didn't even ask to cancel it, and they just,
Yeah.
they did, which is good. But I'm surprised.
Yes. Well,
The mechanism which they used to pursue that, I think, was what surprised me the most.
yeah, there's been some issues with their various airlines going, "Oh, we'll give you a voucher." People, I don't want a voucher. I want me 800 quid back. And then Thomas Cook were saying, "Oh, it'll take a long time to process all these refunds," and people are like, "Just you're quick enough to take the money, give it back."
Well, that's the problem, isn't it? It goes into other hotels to reserve and things, and then obviously some of these companies are paying. They're running the finance a little bit dodge, and so they're running basically they're paying current fees with future fees, as it.
Yes. I mean, it has surprised me during all this how many massive businesses are running with basically no cash reserves whatsoever. Like cruise liners and stuff are going, well, we don't have much money. Going, well, maybe you shouldn't have spent it all. Maybe you should have kept a bit in the bank for a rainy day.
Like Monopoly.
No, in Monopoly it's different. Monopoly, you should always buy as many properties as you can, but...
Yeah, but if you've got 500 quid and someone's got lots of hotels out there, if you've got a nice little cash reserve, guess what? You can afford to land on one or two and to mortgage your entire set of houses and just keep that. Well, it was going to happen to me until I realised, and then I'm like, right, I'm keeping a cash reserve.
Are you talking about in real life this happened to you, or in a game of Monopoly?
Monopoly.
Right.
Playing with my children.
Oh, don't you like your children or something?
No, Monopoly's a good game.
Oh, wait, hold on. Do you know what Monopoly is? Do you know the story behind Monopoly?
Oh, I'm sure I've heard it once or twice. But
It's based on a game. It was a satirical game made by a woman in the late 30s called the Landlord's Game, and it was designed specifically to show you how unfair capitalism is and how basically whoever owns the most buildings and property makes the most money. And Waddington's they said, hey, we love this game, we'd like to buy it off you. And she's like, no, this game is to show that basically capitalism is bad. And they went, fuck you then, we're just going to copy it and call it Monopoly. So they just ripped off this woman's game and have made, I don't know how much money of it over the years. But I said it was specifically designed to be an exercise in you get your first head start, then you win the game. So yeah, I never liked Monopoly. It goes on for too long. But my mum's got a set from the 40s. Just interesting. Because the money is obviously very different. And the community chest is all very, very dated. Good Lord alive.
Most people, when they play Monopoly, they don't end the game where it naturally would end, but rather keep players artificially in. That's also interesting and ties in that it's supposed to be a simulation.
I want that run speed about now. Yes, Tad, very much. I do very much respect the Crow team's skills. And I read a lot about the engine, about how the LOD popping worked, LOD fading. I learned a lot of sort of modern graphics techniques from how this engine works internally. I didn't do any mods for it, but I did do a lot of mapping for it. I think this was the first game to support like world lodding as well. Like games have LODs for moving things, but it's held. Oh yeah, I remember this level. Right, why do I have no ammo or weapons?
Because you've been a bad man, they want to punish you.
I think there may have been a cutscene there in single player. Skip.
Supposing this game would make sense.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. There's quite a good story going through it. Just because you're playing it on mental mode doesn't mean that's. But yeah, I mean, talk about technically. If you look ahead, look how far I can see. No fog, no pop-in. Bunch of secret stuff off to our left. My only complaint is I'm not really sure what's killing me. I'm just like, oh, dead. But I think like 35 people all shot me at once.
Killed by mob number 2031.
Well, no, as I said, that it was designed to be a bad game. That was its point. It was a satirical game, and then Waddington's just stole it, literally stole it, and then refused to pay him money. I can't remember if she took them to court. I'm not sure she did. I'm fairly sure we get our weapons back as we progress through this level. I certainly hope so, because I don't want to kill those that are shotgun at this range. Way, rocket launcher. The only game I've seen come close to this level of numbers has been Dungeon Defenders. And this just draws this many mobs with ease. It's amazing. Oh god, Talisman. Now that's a game I've not heard of in a long time. Talisman's from the late 70s, I think. Yay, cannonballs. Oh, they spawn in front of me as well as behind me.
What other genres you could bend by spawning in a lot of things.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of my friends playing Tabletop Simulator. I've not really given it a whirl yet. I know it's quite good and it's got quite powerful. It's very moddable now. But I've never given it a go. I should do. I've got VR. Oh, that's not currently set up at the minute. Oh, yeah, it is. No, yes, it is. But I've not really done anything in VR in a while. I was going to play No Man's Sky with Max. We haven't got around to that. No Man's Sky in VR is a sublime experience. Absolutely just unbelievably good. Come on, rockets, do your thing. Rocket Ranger, ready to rocket. I assume more bits. You say it's got the expansion. I assume none of them are legal. I assume that's an illegal and naughty copyright infringing simulation within Tabletop Simulator. Or if they actually started to get official game support in there now. See, there's a load of scorpions behind us. I think I got a few shots in line with them though. Because they're hit scan, they'll just hit us no matter where we are. Oh yeah, I've done big screen as well. Big screen's quite cool, so you can actually just watch a film in VR with your mates, which is awesome.
Yeah, I never really understood the point of doing that, because whenever I looked at it, it looked pretty bizarre.
Well, it's like watching a film in a cinema. Right? It really is. It's really like watching a film in a cinema. It's very, very good. And also then you can get with a bunch of mates and you can watch it. I mean, you can also, here's the good bit, we could play Dungeon Defenders, let's say for sake of argument, with you guys networking to my PC and then me streaming Dungeon Defenders to your computer and us all playing Dungeon Defenders 4-way split screen on a cinema-sized screen on the internet. Right? It can do that. It can do that sort of weird thing. So yeah, there's definite scope for some coolness. But it does mean, say, you can watch TV or whatever with your mates remotely. I can definitely see that. Give it 5 years, 10 years, whatever. I suspect that will become a lot more common thing. Certainly when VR headsets get much better.
Alright, enough of this retardedness.
We need to get into the next room, and then they'll stop spawning.
I'm done. Fuck this.
Oh, come on, it's fun.
No, I spawn and I get knocked all over the fucking place. It's fucking retarded.
It's a little bit samey.
Well, that's why I don't know quite why they're continually spawning, so I'm trying to get into this next bit. Fair, the game was never supposed to be played like this. This is a mutator. This is what I was saying about the increased run speed. Because I can dodge 2 of these. I can probably dodge 10 of these, but I can't dodge 100. Oh, and I don't have the minigun either. But they're still spawning, and I don't know whether we can just sneakily go wide. I mean, if we go wide, away from the path, then when you die, you'll have a lot more time to be alive.
Isn't the future supposed to contain jetpacks also?
Oop, one of them nearly knocked me over the wall. No, no! Ah, nearly made it. Okay, I think they stopped spawning now. And then I accidentally switched to the knife, so that didn't go very well. Does anyone want to place a bet then if 10 bosses spawn? Yeah, it's all clear to run through now. Fuck for that. The fuck did he come from? So I want my minigun back. Here's where it's dropping the weapons. I think it drops our weapons one by one now. God, there's fucking green mobs up top as well. Yeah, the problem is, Mobbits, I haven't got any of my good guns yet. Like, I really need the minigun or the laser gun for this. The rocket launcher is just a bit,
Too splash damagey.
dangerous.
Yeah.
I don't think I think it's the green guys killing us, by the way. There's a whole bunch behind us, which I've put a lot of rockets into.
If you die 2 seconds early, that's not that big of a downside.
Yeah, there's a room, by the way, far middle ahead of us. I think's got weapons in it. Look at the cannon. I should have just turned the run speed on. Damn it. Yeah, none of my rockets are actually making it to the green, guys. There's so many of those meteorites. Okay, I've got them. Take everything back I was trying to say.
Cannons in here.
I already had the...
Ammo.
Yeah, but ammo's all you need for the minigun. So now we've got the minigun. I like when we pick up the ammo and it disappears, but only for us. So I see you walk through ammo, it doesn't disappear. Anyway, minigun makes it much easier.
Yeah.
Wondering what those instants or not.
Yeah, there is a respawn option which we should have taken too. I said it's honestly been so... We did this maybe a decade ago at the big game, but not with the extra mob spawns. But see, I remember just the sheer scale is great. And it's being quiet, which unnerves me. It annoys me I can't fiddle with the server options now, because I would really like to crank the run speed up now. I just can't dodge that many mobs. No, I was drink.
You need to get the platforms.
You have to what, sorry?
You have to press the buttons on the middle of these sort of squares that are hemmed in by four sort of torches.
Well, you know what you're talking about, so could you be a dear and press the buttons for us?
I can try.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. The grenade launcher is almost useless, isn't it?
Almost.
So's the amount of ammo the minigun carries.
If you would crank down that mob wall speed, you could fit more in the game.
I say with the run speed up, I mean I'm just struggling to dodge this many bullets. I need a small crutch. Oh, look, there's ammo over here, but it's going to take me about 15 seconds to run to the ammo, and then 15 seconds to run back. If you press shift, by the way, or if you press caps lock, that can help too. Because it turns off your run, it makes it all feel a bit faster when you turn it back on. Why would
There's no impact right in the corner.
Why would I ever want to switch to the rock shotgun when I've got the laser gun? Like what? Why is that the option?
Yeah, logic. Or failure thereof.
I'd like to get away from the middle because that's where they all are. There's also a good variety of mobs as well. I mean, you know, fast ones, slow ones, big ones, hit scan, all that.
Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head.
They're all at least as big as my head. Oh my god, I'm just completely surrounded by mobs. Yeah, so if you guys could run away from the bit where we spawn in, because that's where I'm spawning in, surrounded 360 degrees by walkers.
What do you think we're trying to do?
Well, you've got a back line of sight, or they'll just stand there and fire rockets at you. Oh, can you not hear the game audio at all? You should be able to, Flabbergasted. It's definitely playing, though honestly, it just... Unfortunately, I can't tab out because it doesn't appear to be very well threaded. So when I tab out, everybody else will lock up for a moment or two. But yeah, if you crank it up, you should be able to hear the game audio.
Can someone go top left or back left and I'll go back right?
On the case. I'm just going to watch Becca's shapely ass in her tight dress.
I think they spawn more people, so that'll just mean everybody's... just kill them all.
It is quite low, Flabbergasted. As I said, if we were making a whole bunch of money off of these streams, I would absolutely have bought like a proper mic stream volume control thing. Because the thing is, we're not just doing the same game every week. We're doing a different game every day. So we don't really have a chance to fine-tune the settings.
Whoa, look at the size of that bad boy.
But I'll tell you what I'll do is if I move the mic a bit further away from... Oh, yeah. How many of them? Oh, there's 10. I'll move the mic a bit farther away from my mouth so I'm not blasting your eardrums out quite so much. So, tactics for this boss.
Shoot it.
Shoot bullets at it till it dies? Its bullets are shootable, though. But I notice it does tend to shoot 10 bullets all at once.
Oh, that's got ads as well.
Oh, yes. More dots, more dots. I'd like some cover. If you guys could...
Oh, God, burn it. Each ad is 10 times. Is that right? No, maybe that's...
No, I think it's just scripted spawns rather than sub spawns. We've nearly killed one of them. I don't remember Quake 2. I briefly ran Quake 2 RTX. Yay, 1 down, 9 to go. Yeah, I just got an achievement, so I guess we did kill one. Yeah, I played Quake 2 RTX briefly, try and remember the game. I don't really remember it. I know it's a bit more Doom-like in its speeds. It's on the list. We played the first part of Quake, which was... Oh my god. The first part of Quake, which was quite good. So Quake 2 is on the list. There are a lot of mobs, and my camera is shaking quite a lot.
It tends to be once every few seconds. Now it's once every 10 mobs.
I'm struggling to do anything. I think we might have to focus a little bit on the ads. To be fair, Flabbergasted, Doom actually did have a very interesting story. It just delivered to you quite subtly. I've honestly been impressed with Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal story. Like the whole concept of Argent Energy and that is just absolutely not necessary and really quite good. I wonder if I can turn camera shake up. On a rail, wasn't that Half-Life? Yeah, okay. Again, Half-Life is not stood the test of time. I played Half-Life 2 fairly recently in VR, and it's pretty poor. Like, the story's great, the set building is great, the run and gun really isn't. Like, the actual minute-to-minute shooting, not that good. But as I said, set building, world building, all of that, second to none. But when you played the game through, that bit's not quite so interesting the second time round.
So it's a good movie.
Yes, yes. I mean, in VR, everything is cool as well. I wonder if they keep spawning ads or if it's a fixed number of ads. When you die, by the way, if you run spawns about 3 feet, you should pick up a 200% armor. Unless you've already picked it up. Or it hasn't respawned. Well, this is quite a unusual experience anyway.
War of attrition?
Which headset have I got? I've got a Vive, an Odyssey, a Oculus CV1, DK2, DK1, and a set of Knuckles controllers. If I could just get out of this insanity, I might be able to like kill some of the ads. But I'm actually spawning within punching range, it seems. I'm just trying to turn around and just sort of carve a path backwards. There's about 50 ads.
But focus a little ads first, I think. Got lots of bigger ads. I think the ads grow.
I've not played Half-Life Alyx yet. Kind of want to. Not that excited. I'll give it a go at some point. All the rockets in your face. God, the ads are pretty tough as well. Like 5, 6 rockets.
Is there a shortcut key to change weapon quickly?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rocket launcher's 5, same as Doom. Minigun is 4. Tap 4 again to go to the Tommy gun.
Two down.
Is way down. Like 6 seconds.
So higher run speed, 10-second invincibility. No screen check. Honestly, it's giving me a headache at this point. I'm trying not to look at it. Just looking at the very centre of the screen. Hooray! Given the damage, I think Bakker did it all by himself. So the cannon charged up one-shots these little ones, and that is satisfying. It doesn't leave so much as a scorch mark now it's all gone. My character always starts each level facing at the ceiling or facing at the floor. Yeah, so I look like this. Oh, he stopped. So I don't remember, are there any more weapons?
There's something called serious bomb.
Don't think that's in this, though. I don't remember that at all. Remember, if they're on the ground and there's no obstacles, your cannon is always the best. Because of the piercing. And carefully it ricochets back and kills you. Brilliant. That's awesome. Just the cannonball just punching this, carving a massive hole all the way through the mobs. I should probably stick Alex on my wish list because I'm sure it'll go on sale at some point. Oh, bugger, lots of spawned. I died, and then I just saw like 1,000 bullet tracers hitting my body to show me where they'd been shot from. See, normally it spawns mobs behind you, but there aren't that many, and you can get away with it. But here it's spawning so many mobs behind you that they tend to kill you before you realise they're there. And now there's only one frog. I can't hit shit. I don't flabbergasted. Remember, Valve are not there to make money. Valve take 30% of every PC game sale without doing any work at all. Alex exists to sell headsets and to, you know, as Valve say, they want to push forwards VR.
What do you say to people who say something like VR is very much a novelty?
Well, I mean, honestly, people said 3D accelerators were a novelty. What's the point in that? Why do you need to run a game at 60 frames a second? Well, who cares about high resolution? So, I mean, I've had my headsets, blimey, when was the DK1 released? 7, 8 years ago? And, how can I put it? The DK1 was crap. And yet, if that was a commercial headset and I bought it, I would have been super happy with it. The real issue that I get with VR headsets, people going, oh, but there's no killer app. There's no system seller. I'm like, there's no system seller for anything. There's no Xbox system seller. There's no PlayStation system seller. There's no PC system seller. There just isn't. There's a combination. There's a weight of them. I mean, I bought my PS4 to play Spider-Man on, but that's really unusual. People, you know, there are people who bought a PlayStation to play The Last of Us on, but it's more that they can play The Last of Us and The Last Guardian and this and that one. You know, there's 5 or 6 great apps rather than like the old days. I bought my PS2 to play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and so did so many people. That was a system seller. But that's just not really a thing these days. Sorry, Flabbergasted, I don't believe that for a second. Don't forget, Steam has reported record numbers because everyone is at home working. People at home working boot at their home computers. People booting at their home computers automatically run Steam. Yeah. But Flabbergasted, have you since bought other games for your Switch? If Zelda was the only game on the Switch, would you still have bought it? If it's a press release from Valve, they're being disingenuous. I said Valve reported record player numbers. Nothing to do with Valve. Everything to do with the coronavirus. But the Switch is a fantastic console with loads and loads and loads of games for it. And that's why it's selling. If it was a fantastic console with 2 or 3 games for it, wouldn't sell. VR is a fantastic system with loads and loads of great games and experiences for it. Honestly, No Man's Sky in VR is just almost indescribably good. My God, does it want a good computer though? It just really wants more fill rate.
The number on left side score.
The top left is our scores, our team score.
So chair.
But I mean, I've put a lot of hours into Gorn, I've put a lot of hours into Beat Saber, I've put a lot of hours into No Man's Sky. I'd say all of those were system sellers. And each of those gives you an experience in VR you simply cannot get in 2D. There is no equivalent, not at all. This would be incredible in VR because of the sheer scale. You don't have the issue of, you know, sprinting around all the time and feeling sick.
Backer, stay there, mate. I want to see if you press both buttons at once.
This says analyze, but I don't remember what the analyze key is.
E. Oh, I'm pressing it, nothing's happening.
Oh, Q is also switch weapon, but that's not really very useful. That's for people without wheel mice. Wheel mices? Although this game is, you know, pretty solid frantic. Oh fuck! I've just caused some mobs to spawn. Although it's pretty solid frantic combat, we do seem to get stuck the moment there's the simplest of puzzles. It's like, what shoot? I mean, the real question is VR worth paying 600 quid for plus £1,000 PC? That becomes quite a difficult.
Much like most things, what are you going to get your money stuff out of it, or are you going to play it once and go, didn't like it, and then take it back? This button is now sticking out.
Ah, okay.
Oh, there we go, and now it's going to stop us falling down the hole. No, it just moves one of the sphinxes.
There was the VR arcade that gives a different model.
Yes, I see VR arcade. It's
But then it's like, was it £10 a go or something mad like that? It was really expensive for one little go.
Yes,
Well,
VR arcades are
arcades are
well, they are very popular. I mean, there's a Mario Kart simulation. It is very good. Don't get me wrong, but it's like 15 quid for 12 minutes. It's quite an expensive hobby. VR is expensive, I mean, there is no two ways about it. But so are video cards. But yeah, I don't think anyone I have put hundreds of people into VR over my time, and I've never had a single person go, yeah, it's alright, yeah, I guess. Usually the response is, how can I get this? How much is this? And then followed by oh. Sometimes also including, what spec PC do I need? Oh.
Yeah.
What about VR?
What about the what, sorry?
I missed most of that conversation. What were you saying about it?
About VR?
VR.
It's awesome. That's the short version of it. You do have the Rift. No, you've got the Oculus Quest, which supports. So it doesn't need a PC, but you are limited in the quality of VR games that you can get. There are some very good ones. I mean, Beat Saber runs just fine on it, but you ain't going to get your No Man's Skies. You're going to get a much smaller, simpler games on it. Well, you mean, well, yeah, more base. That's just the fastest video card on the planet. Of course, it's the best one with VR. It's also about 1,200 quid or something.
I want to play Half-Life, Alex.
Yes, we were just talking about that. I would like to play Half-Life Alex, but not enough to spend, well, in my case, 40 quid on it.
I thought your PC could handle it.
Oh, my PC can handle it. I just don't own it. And I'm not that fussed about it. I mean, certainly, to a degree, I've got a lot of other VR games I'd like to play that I haven't had time to play either. Without buying more VR games, I don't really have time to play. I've still got a VR game I need to finish and release. We've got a bunch that we started. We should have stayed in that little room. That was safe in that little room. It was a happy little room. But yeah, in VR, there's a zombie game called Arizona Sunshine. It is absolutely superb. Semi-open world, multiplayer co-op zombie game. And I played it after watching Z Nation, which is quite an amusing zombie TV show. And in it, they're just going bang, headshot, bang, headshots. So you're pulling out your pistols, just going bang, 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 headshot, headshot, headshot. But what happens in VR is you realise that dual wielding is just a good way to miss with 2 pistols at once. Right? You end up literally in VR closing one eye to aim down the iron sights to make sure you're hitting headshots every time. And you're like, I paid all this money for high quality stereoscopic VR, and all I'm doing now is playing with one eye shut. I'm flabbergasted. If you've got the room, Gorn, I have had so much fun in Gorn. Do watch the trailer. It's not joking. It's an excellent trailer that really shows off the beauty and the problem with the game. It even supports 5-player, 4 people on a pad against 1 person in VR.
Whenever people ask me about it, I always recommend VR. Dino Geo is a good example.
Oh yes, yeah, asymmetric play. It also means you can play with people not in VR, and that is also good. Otherwise, you have to be really quite well off and have quite a big house to have multiple VR setups in one house.
There was an episode of Apprentice where they had sort of 8 headsets, something like that, and they're all watching the same video.
Yeah, it's possibly big screen beta. Yeah. To be fair with Gorn, you shouldn't move. Oh god, I think I found where we need to be. With Gorn, you shouldn't move, but it's quite hard not to. We've run Gorn at the VR arcade that I help out with, and now I've gone the wrong way. You guys have all gone the right way, I think. Yeah, we've had a few people punch walls, headbutt things. The lighting is also impressive in this game, considering it's not pre-baked. It's all done real time. It's cached, but it is all real time. And Half-Life has a similar lighting system, but it would take many hours per map. There's that pit. I remember now what it is that the puzzle that you guys solved while I was busy being crap. Good job.
There's a button here. I can't make it do anything. Maybe later. Right, it is getting quite late now for me.
Oh wow, time has gone on, hasn't it? Well, don't feel any say. I mean, as far as I recall from this point onwards, it is pretty much just more of the same. There isn't like this crazy bit where you're suddenly driving around in a robot or anything like that. Are we just stuck inside here? Analyze. Oh yeah, like I'm reading any of those messages. The shadows seem to be casting shadows or something I can't... Oh, it's out of there. Are all the doors locked? Ah, here we go. I have a feeling it should be much... I think we're overcomplicating something very, very, very simple here.
There we go. 4 buttons pressed.
But we ran around loads. How do we fail to press them?
A sequence.
Oh, walk backwards. There's a walk around the other side. Yeah, I don't think I played... I think I may have only played Serious Sam once or two. I think it was Serious Sam 2 I played a lot. But I reckon Serious Sam, 1000%, extra run speed, much bigger ammo containers. And I reckon that would be rather sweet. Because it is, and you are very right, Backer, it's very annoying when you get stuck and you're just being thrown around, because obviously I can't even begin to keep a track on this many targets. I do keep hitting R to reload though, I don't know why. Oh, the door's open. Oh, and this door's open too. Yeah, so Backer and I are in the right place. You want to follow on the arrows. I say the right place, I just mean the place where all the bad guys are. Many of them are the explodey type of bad guy. Thank God the AI is not very good at route finding. So there are a lot of mobs behind us, but I don't think they're going to make it into this room with us. Now I do seem to recall that these frogs are best with the Tommy gun because it doesn't fire too quickly and it still one-shots them. And you can blow up the sphinxes with rockets, so I'm not sure why you would. But if you use the minigun, it tends to kill them a bit too quickly. Oh, the sphinxes have got ammo and weapons and things in them. Just simply requires you to be able to shoot. Good job. Good job. Oh, if the boss health bar is gone, does that mean we can just leave now? Oh my lord, they all just turn around. Sorry? Oh, mine just locked up for a moment then.
Yeah, mine did too.
I think if mine locks up, I think yours will. I think it's when we're killing large groups of bombers. It's a shame they don't go up in sequence. Like one kills one, they go up on adjacent frames rather than all on the same frame. So it's like boom, 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 rather than just a huge, massive everything on the same frame.
Okay, so now I'm spawning with you guys rather than where I was, which is where there's a load of what do you call it, still present? Those little red mechs.
Well, yeah, possibly. It doesn't really matter if there's mobs in the level. I'm trying to get out of this bloody room because we've opened it now. They're just all these bowls. And my minigun doesn't quite kill them fast enough. There we go. Oh, dead end. Maybe I shouldn't have been running backwards quite so much.
Well, I was in this room. Hold on, no, yeah, okay.
Ah, we've joined you now.
I was in this room, but I was, yeah, I was. I say I died and joined you guys, so I had loads of these red mechs.
And fireball.
Do the blokes that scream actually do splash damage to anybody else?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. If you're near... Oh, right, to other mobs. Yes, they do. I'm pretty sure they do. I'll say I'm 45% sure. I only get to fire one cannonball before I die, which is not enough. Okay, I think we've broken the back of them now. Now Scorpions. Scorpions left, Scorpions right. But at least Scorpions can't shoot your rockets out the air. I'm going for the left, Scorpions. Two left. And a bunch of Scorpions up top on two pillars as well. Which apparently if you shoot rockets at them, shoot back. First of all, how dare you? Oh my god, so many harpies. It's alright, they're close together. They're good for rocket launchers. Wow, that is insane. Really want that chain lightning weapon though. I can't get out the start area. I wonder if anyone's ever actually played it this far before. I wonder if they just went, yeah, at spawn send us many mobs, tick dumb.
Oh, the room next door's going mad too, that's why.
What's going mad, sorry?
You got lots of frogs in the room next door, all trying to sort of get into this area.
Oh, shouldn't. Once they're they're airlocked out of a portal, they should turn off. Should. Trying to get all the Scorpions, by the way, because they'll just shoot right through. So yeah, full run speed, 10 seconds of invincibility, more ammo. Oh wow, Brian just hit 1,000,000 damage. I hope you guys are being more successful than I am. I'm still trying to go for the Scorpions on the left, by the way. I'm just trying to... There's about 6 left now.
How many Scorpions left on the pedestals? It's really hard to tell.
Yes, just up and left there's a bunch. Let me get some... I didn't realise over there, thank you. There, I've just put lots of rockets into them. You can spend as long as you like when you're dead, by the way. You don't have to press fire, so you can take a moment to sort of... Yep, all the scorpions up top left are dead. See you, Morbets. Thanks for dropping by. So it'd help if we could get away from the spawn, because then the mobs would start to follow us away from the spawn, rather than the mobs all being clustered at the spawn. Also a BFG. Hooray! Okay, there's still a few scorpions to the right. Just one. Now 0. Okay, we have no hit scan mobs left, so you can just serpentine and you'll be fine.
What is serpentine again?
When you move in a sort of an S-shaped pattern, so you can't be shot at, like predicting, you can't predict a serpentine pattern. Circle strafe is as kind of the video game sort of standard. Enfilade is when you attack multiple mobs in a line from the side. Do you remember Cars? Max, have you seen the film Cars?
Yes.
Do you remember it well?
I've seen it a few times with the kids, yeah.
There's a bit where Lightning McQueen thinks he's being shot at, and he's swerving left and right, and he goes serpentine, 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 serpentine. And that's what that is. I only know from watching these, Chris. These are all like mil-spec game terms.
Well, I think my hands had enough of this. I'm gonna log. Thank you very much.
Okay, no, you're welcome.
Really enjoyed
You're welcome. Are we gonna call it there? 'Cause we can just jump back here, by the way, next time. We've got 2 levels left. And I definitely want more run speed, absolutely. Am I serious? Yes, I am. But yeah, I like that. Just going to, while I remember. So what are the options? There's a fire rate multiplier. If you're still there, I'm just going to boot that one up because, oh my god, you can crack the maximum armor up. You can crack, oh wow, there it really does. I can crack the starting health up to 5,000. Oh wow, yeah, we actually did get some maps. Yeah, so we got on Metropolis, for instance, we got 2,000 of 8,000 kills. So apparently we didn't actually do all that well. Sort of.
Speak for yourself.
Sorry, I didn't do all that well. Mister, I got 1,000,000 damage. So I'm just going to quickly watch this. I've just cracked the... Okay, this is the best thing ever. Oh my... So I don't know if you guys are still watching the stream, but... It's possibly too much, though. Okay, I'm just going to...
What have you done?
I just chose some options, but I'm just going to choose a slightly later level.
Right. Oh, thank you very much, and good night.
Night.
Vaya con Dios.
As you can see, Tad, there are other solutions. Oh my god, yeah, I've cranked the maximum ammo up as well. To be fair, this has just made it really easy. But possibly a doubling of the fire rate rather than 1,000 times fire rate would have been quite cool. Wow, that's just bonkers. Oh, yeah, I don't think, Dad, I don't think we're going to put it to 1,000 times fire rate. I do apologise. We were actually on hard as well. So, apologise for that. But yeah, this run speed certainly helps. Wait, do I jump better as well? Oh man, none of my bullets made it through.
Do what now?
I said none of my bullets made it through. So how does this one work then? The cannon. This is extremely satisfying payback for them winning earlier.
Killed by your own balls.
I have been killed by my own balls so many times. Tonight, specifically.
Yeah, well, my balls have been getting me in trouble for 30 years now.
I can't believe I have to use the shotgun to kill these. There wasn't the... Hopefully the minigun will open up for me in a second. Suddenly the massive advantage I felt over having this silly fire speed seems to have disappeared quite quickly. Come on, open up that frickin' door.
Sounds like you're in trouble. I heard Steve say, "Feed me, Father."
Oh no. I regret feeding him chicken earlier. He's been particularly whiny.
Yes, well, since feeding my English doggos croissants, they have been very cross with me.
You shouldn't feed them butter. They'll end up just being round dogs. What's the opposite of a sausage dog? A donut dog.
Yes, from what I understand, English don't care for French very much.
Now, it'd be awesome to have this with Twitch or Mixer integration so people watching could actually tweak the gun speeds up and down. Ah, hooray. Now I can get
Only
the...
we knew a programmer could do that.
Nah, not if the game wasn't designed to do it. It's one of those, it's quite hard to sort of... Oh, this doesn't seem to fire any different. I'm very disappointed. But this one does, and that's all that matters. I think the rockets can shoot each other, so I'm walking in a straight line. The rockets just hit each other.
So the real question is, how many people are going to be picking up No Man's Sky?
If we ship 100 copies, I should be happy.
10,000.
If we ship 10,000 copies, I'll be surprised.
Yeah.
I'm
10,000 copies will all be playing Half-Life Alyx.
tomorrow will either be a day of this is brilliant or a day of Keemstar, you can fuck off. You are completely useless.
Well,
That's it. I've seen. It's not just how many sales; it's how much traffic he can drive, and I've seen how much traffic he's previously driven. It's a waste of time.
he claims to have driven millions of traffic for Fortress Craft.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I get full analytics now rather than just what someone says. Seriously?
How much traffic has he driven so far?
Well, I know that his tweet drove 600 people to the game. That's it.
Which tweet?
No, he did a tweet, 28th I think it was, and the tweet we got 1,500 impressions, and we got 600 click-throughs, lasting on average 48 seconds each. I get analytics. There's no I've driven like I know exactly how much you have or haven't driven. But that's it. His tweet's got 1,500 impressions. So only 1,500 people saw the tweet, and only 400 of those interacted with the tweet. Which, to be fair, that's a 30% click-through rate. That's actually really good. But 30% of 1,500 is useless. I want 1% of 1.5. Oh my god, million.
Don't you have 5 million though?
It's quite easy to get a lot of Twitter followers, but they don't.
That's on YouTube too, right? You got 5 million on both.
Yeah, but they're not necessarily real.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure how more plainly I can phrase that. There's no guarantee those are real people at all.
Is he paying people to click?
You can bot views. You can bot subscribers. It's trivial. You just pay for them. You want a million? You want you should have with a million subscribers? Cost you a couple $100.
What?
Doesn't get you anything. All it gets you is a YouTube channel with a couple of million subscribers. And if you're 14, you want to brag with your mates about how many subscribers you've got. It's great. Other than that,
Nice little back booth.
you can
You've
get
got a million subscribers.
great. If you're gonna get some sweet pussy with your million subscribers, you go for it. But it makes you appear credible.
I like what Davey504 did with his.
I don't know who that is.
He's a bass player. He took his 1 million subscriber award, turned it into a bass.
Is he the very odd-looking guy who just goes bass at the camera a lot?
Yeah, from Italy. The Italian
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, he's quite good. I have seen him. I didn't know his name.
There's another guy that he introduced me to who's a really amazing bass player, Charles Berthoud. I'm probably butchering.
Oh, screw you. Oh my god.
I tried to join the game. Oh my god. Oh, that's why I can't join the game, I guess.
No, you are joined. Did you change your network connection speed? Did you turn the game down then? Did you turn the game down?
Yeah, I did.
But yeah, I'm not really curious about how many copies we sell tomorrow. I'm curious about how much traffic is driven. If we get 1 million people and we only sell 1,000 copies, that's my fault. If we get 1 million people, sorry, if we get 1,000 people and we sell 100 copies, that means my shit's awesome and his shit's bad. So it's a question of the balance between impressions and sales. I think No Man's is actually a fairly good impression to sale ratio.
So you think it'd be better to offer a free demo as opposed to having him promote it?
Okay, if you offer a free demo, you've got to promote the free demo. Something I try and make clear a lot to people in the games industry. There's a film, I think it's called Field of Dreams, and in it there's a phrase, if you build it, they will come. And that used to be true, and it is no longer true. You make a free demo, you have to promote the shit out of that free demo. Or no one will know there is a free demo.
Or pay someone else to do it?
Or pay some, well, yeah. But then you might as well just pay them to promote the full game. With the 15-minute return policy on Steam, there's almost no point in bothering with the demos. There hasn't been a point in demos in a while, really, because of that.
No.
Yes, the rockets can blow each other up, so I'm getting like a stream of all my rockets exploding. So rockets are actually no good in this. Cannonballs, amazing. I have no specific plan to play No Mancer tomorrow. No Mancer is getting a marketing push tomorrow. Should I phrase it like that? I am skeptical. I am afraid of how efficient and useful that marketing push will be. But I would like to be wrong. I like the increased fire speed, but I like the increased run speed more.
Yes.
But it's weird that the minigun doesn't fire any faster.
Maybe it does. Doesn't animate that.
Fabregas said me too. I mean, honestly, if we sold 10,000 copies, that's enough. That pays for the game. But right now, No Man's is coming up to its 13th month of development. And it's sold, I don't know what it is, 400 copies or some such. It's a good game. I mean, I played it for quite some hours today, fixing bugs, and I really like it. It's content-wise, it's not got the size, but I mean, quality-wise, it's up there with, you know, Dungeon Defenders is kind of the one that springs to mind. You know, there's plenty of content, loads to do, loads of choices to play. It's 4-player. There's nothing wrong with it. Just needs more people knowing about it. Anyway, this is enough silly. I said it's 1 o'clock, so I need to get back because I might just bug fix tomorrow. So that was awesome. We should do that more with some tweaks to the difficulty and the changes.
I'm not going to finish level 5.
Oh, there's a lot of level left. But yeah, we should definitely do some more of that with different settings. So thank you everyone for watching. That was ace. And I will hopefully be talking about how successful the push has been for No Mancer tomorrow. And I will see you guys. Oh, and remember, we are doing Terraria, and we will be doing some more Serious Sam. So that I will try and get more people to join in, because it does support 16 players, which would be just hilarious. Like 16 players with that would be great fun. So yeah, I seriously say it's pretty mental. So thanks for watching, guys. We will see you all tomorrow, and I will hopefully just be super excited that we sold 1 million copies of No Mancer.